Paging Pidgey. Pidgey, please come up to the caster booth. Paging Pidgey, please come up to the caster booth.
Hello and welcome into the one, the only, the best Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament around. We are currently getting ready for a action-packed night of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 150cc rounds on rounds on rounds on rounds of non-stop racing. Blue shells galore. You'll be seeing all of these competitors today feeling some sort of pain that they don't know how to manage, and they'll get angry. They'll be throwing controllers and green shells, red shells, and purple shells, as Logan likes to say. We are going to get ready, get hyped, and get excited. But Logan, how you doing tonight?
I am absolutely fantastic, Pidgey. Welcome in. We've got birthdays galore here at the HyperX Arena. We're going to say hi and goodbye to one of our favorites, and we'll get to that in just a little bit. Two of our favorites. Oh, no, it's Sad Face Day. But Happy Face Day for all of our competitors here in the HyperX Arena, live in the luxurious and lovely Luxor Hotel and Casino, right here on the Las Vegas Strip. HyperX Arena, are you ready?
There we go! That's what we like to hear. Some energy in the house. It's the HyperX Arena, not the HyperX Snooze Arena.
No.
I'm just saying. So we're going to get, actually, everyone getting on stage, getting ready. Tonight's event's going to be a lot of fun. Last week, one of the craziest speedways we've ever seen in our lives.
Yeah, it definitely was. And you know what? Back-to-back weeks, we've had a little bit of controversy, a little bit of excitement here in the arena. And there are a lot of people here waiting to cheer on their favorites in the house tonight. If you're at home and you live in Vegas, get here. There's still time to get involved in all of the action. And let's show you how it goes down.
This is how the tournament happens. If you don't know already, Qualifiers is going to be 4 races. And after those 4 races, you're going to have a point total. And you're battling out throughout the arena with everyone else's qualifier. So the top 24 points of the night will be moving forward to semifinals. 12 going into semifinals number 1, 12 going into semifinals number 2, and then that's going to be 6 races. Top 6 from each semis will make out our top 12 grand finalists. 8 races to determine if we are going to be seeing who, what, where, and why, and who gets that $200 first place prize.
Well, everybody's going to get their piece of the pie. It's a $700 prize pool each and every single Saturday night Speedway here. First prize, as my main man Pidgey said, is $200. Second prize is $100 to make you holler. You get paid to play some Mario Kart. Third place, $70. Fourth place, $55. Fifth place, $45. Sixth and seventh will share $37. They each get $37, so hey, that's not terrible. Sixth and seventh, like I said, $37. Eighth and ninth, $33. And 10th through 12th will get $30, which is more than they paid to get in here. So you're walking away with a little bit of that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
You know what? It was getting there. It was getting there. You know what? I've been practicing it. I've been practicing a little bit. There's no womp-womps up in here. That's a good.
Yeah, no, you are seriously flat like a American Idol singer right there, bro.
Thank you. It's called America's Got Talent, buddy, and that's me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's really great. You didn't make it to the main stage, though. You got caught in the green room. They took one look at you and nice hair, sir, but you can't sing to save your life. And you're like, yo, but I can juggle.
Hey, at least I got halfway there, buddy. They saw looking at you. They said, where's the hair at?
Yeah, where? I'm just happy to have a little bit of it stuck here on top. Like I tell you, every single time they put a camera on me from behind, I am always feeling so good that there's still hair back there.
You know what? There's it somewhere.
Hey, it's got to show up somewhere.
Half of it went up to the mustache.
And some of it's on the arms, you know. I'm like Robin Williams back here. I'm just hairy.
You know what? I thought you were Logan.
Well, today I'm hairy.
All right. Well,
hey, well, call me Harry Styles because I got style. No? No? Okay. We'll move on.
But today we are going to be talking about, hey, what happened last week? Let's recap it, Logan.
Let's go.
What happened last week was that Emery was able to grab 4 first places and take over grand finals and win by a single point. 3 first places in a row. which allowed her to take over and win grand finals, which was one of the craziest things. My voice was gone for days. I couldn't even believe what I was seeing. What was your emotions going on throughout last week's whole grand finals, Logan?
Well, here was the thing: is I called Emery to be the one to watch. I thought she had
was blundering.
Right? She had what I said was going to be the definitive factor to maybe press her way into first place, but it wasn't looking that way.
No.
She was getting 8th, 6th. There were trials and tribulations.
Bottom sixes.
Trials and tribulations in Emery's game, and then to sneak back into it and be able to win by one solid point. That's exactly how close the competition is right here each and every single week at the HyperX Arena. It's insane.
It is. You never know who's going to show up to show down, to throw some green shells in a certain way where someone else isn't expecting it, and you'll be seeing your time end here, or potentially go forward into those semifinals. But the number one thing you have to do, look me in the eyes and remember, do not leave until the qualifiers are over, because you don't know if you make it into semis until all the qualifiers go through. You don't know if the lower amount of points is good enough. You don't know how many points that you need to move on to semis until we get there. So do not leave until we get those points tallied.
Now, you know what? This week, I was looking at your Twitter, bro.
Yes.
And you did something really stupid this
no,
week.
it
Why
wasn't
did you
that
tell? No,
dumb.
it was
It was
stupid.
not that dumb.
Please
It was
tell.
understandable.
It was not smart, SMRT.
No, it
Tell
was.
everybody at home what you did this week. Please.
I got
please.
5-star rating on eBay. That's what I did. That's all I'm saying. You know, if I don't get rated 5 stars, I'd be astounded, by the way. Okay, so yeah, Switch 2 coming out. You know, you got to afford it some way, somehow. I sold my Switch 1 on eBay. Okay, took out the micro SD card, was doing the right thing, formatted it, packed it all up. And you know what happened?
What happened?
I also packed up and said Switch. Oh, what is that? What is that?
Snickers. Emery just brought us a Snickers. Throw it on in. Throw it on in.
Toss it.
We love Snickers.
Thank you.
Everybody loves a Snickers when your appetite's just poking at you. But what did you do?
Okay, so what I also did was pack in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
No.
I forgot to take it out of the Switch.
You gave them a
Switch.
free game, bro?
Yes, I politely asked them, and I said, hey, you know, you can send it back to me, right?
You're Fonzie all of a sudden?
You know, I'll pay for the shipping back. You didn't buy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with it. You're going to do some things that Nintendo wouldn't agree about with the Switch anyways. So why don't you just send it back? It hasn't responded, so that one's gone.
Look, I told you that I've got your back. And you know what? We always go back and forth here. A lot of people at home probably think that we don't like each other. But off camera, we actually get along quite well, and I consider him a friend. Makes one of us. But you know what? You know what, buddy?
What?
Before we get to Racers on Deck, I have this for you, bro. Open it up. Show everybody at home.
It's a candy bar, isn't it?
Open it.
Is this like a
show everybody at home.
It's just gonna be a Snickers bar.
We don't
right
have
in
time
it?
for this. Show
Okay.
everybody at home.
It's empty.
No, show everybody at home.
It's empty. He lied to me.
I got you, bro. I got you. You can't go home and not play Mario Kart. I got your back, brother. And while you're getting your feels on,
a steel book for this.
it's a steel book, and I'm gonna break it over your head. But now let's get to the Racers on Deck.
Let's see it. Qualifier number 1, if you heard your name, already being lined up in the hype tunnel right now. We've got Emery, Mega J Kizzy, Aerialapostle's final night. JJ Bros, Mr. Scooty, Hunter TV, Grilled Cheese 3D, Flying Hawaiian, and Simp Guide. If you heard your name, you better be already lined up in that hype tunnel and getting locked in and getting your tracks locked in, because it's going to be random. Spoiler alert. But if you heard your name, get lined up, get excited. We're getting ready for the first qualifier of the night. There's going to be 4 races coming up.
4 races coming up, and those racers, those competitors are live in the hype tunnel. Let's take a look at their beautiful faces as they make their way to the HyperX Arena stage.
Here they come, the one, the onlys, regulars, and new players all alike, coming out to compete in 4 races and make their name known for this first qualifier of the night. I'm excited to see what they're bringing to the racetrack.
That's right. It's time to get down like a clown like Charlie Brown, because we are going to turn your Mario Kart frowns upside down, because it's time to break forth the rhythm and the rhyme. It's time to put the kids to bed and wake up the neighbors. And it is time for Mario Kart to shine right here at the HyperX Arena. Let's get started, baby!
I'm excited. I'm hyped up to see what these players are going to be able to do. Remember, we only have less than a month of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe left. Ooh. So we're going to be bringing y'all all the knowledge of what is coming through with Mario Kart World, as well as things that we loved about this game because, ooh, it's getting on people's nerves. I've been watching Twitter. They are not happy with this game right now, but everyone's looking forward to the new Mario Kart World. They just want something new. It's been 8 years, technically more than that if you're just counting Mario Kart 8.
It's true.
So there's a lot of memories to be had with this game, especially for myself, been a part of this community for years. Seeing many of these competitors grow up literally before my eyes, it's been astounding to be a part of such a wonderful community and all the memories I've been able to make with this game. It's actually ridiculous.
It is, and you know what? What's great tonight is we've got that real family feel tonight. We've got birthdays galore. Armand is having a birthday downstairs right now. Everybody having fun at the birthday. Let me hear you make some noise. We've got Venus, aka Insanity, having their birthday. That is the mother of Little Bit Psycho, and they are going to be competing today. Mother and daughter back and back. This is going to be exciting. Mr. Scooty's here, but Batter Cookie is not here. So this may be the only family connection that we're going to have today. But we also have in production Armand. He told me it was his birthday today, but he's messing with me. And I want you to know, I caught you. That's what I just said. That's what Ahmad. Yeah, but I thought he was messing with me. All right.
Let's see.
Production is letting me know that he's not actually messing with me. And we have a happy birthday graphic. Look at that. Oh, look at that mustache. That's fake. That's not real.
That's real.
Yeah, it's somewhere between Mario and Luigi.
Looks like there's a hamster on his lip right there.
You know what? Somebody take that off of his lip before it bites him.
But happy birthday,
happy
in case,
birthday.
You know what? They were making those jokes before. It was like everyone's birthday every single week. So
yeah.
We don't know. We get fooled. We get fooled every single week while we're here. But hopefully we're not going to be fooling y'all when we tell you what you should be using in the game.
Oh, let's start with roller tires.
Roller tires is so important in the game. No matter what kart loadout, if you're able to find those Azure rollers or roller tires, you will be able to bring yourself into some nice mini turbos, super mini turbos, or ultra mini turbos. And then you want to pick Yoshi. Yoshi is one of the best characters in the game right now. Or you can pick Peach, Daisy, Peachette, Birdo. They're all the same weight class. And then pick the Teddy Buddy. Those are the combo-wombo combinations that all the competitors use. Or you can go over to the Mr. Scooty or various other ones. But the roller tires are the key to success.
Do you have your passport, sir? Because we're going to Sunshine Airport. And remember, you can't use your driver's license at the airport anymore unless you have a sticker on it. And I don't even know where you go get that sticker. Maybe right here at the airport. As we get into our first race of the first qualifier of the night, we're checking out Mega J Keezy and pod number 2 as we race to the airport.
You ready to get pat down?
Let's. Well, if it's going to be you, you might have to tip me afterwards. I'm just saying.
But we got Mega J Keezy turning off the tilt controls, trying to make sure all the controls are set up. But they're a great competitor in their own right. They won't have a problem trying to catch back up. One big thing you're going to see these competitors do also, go for the coins. What do the coins do, Logan?
Well, the coins make you go faster. If you have 10, you're going faster than anybody else with less. Like you always want to say, you're going 45 if you have the 10 coins. You're going 40 if you don't. So it is very important to get those coins, utilize them, and make sure that you're utilizing your items effectively, and not just your items, but you need to be checking that back camera and making sure that all of your opponents are using their items effectively as well, so that you can get out of the jam that they're trying to put you in.
Yeah, that was kind of an unfortunate situation there. JJ Bros almost causing themselves to get hit out after trying to force forward their red shells. We got Flying Hawaiian though, got that Waluigi on the Teddy Buddy. That's a combo wombo combination, but it's just a heavier loadout rather than having the Yoshi, which makes those mini turbos a little bit easier to grab. But right now they are in 4th place. Those the red shell forward, and they're gonna be able to hit JJ Bros. Emery here in 3rd place. Last week's winner got that green shell in hand, sees the ghost, but they had the dodge, didn't pop it.
No.
One of the bots probably had that shock, and that's one of the things with these qualifiers, having the bots in the lobby. They're going to be grabbing those shocks.
And you know what? The bots actually do pretty well, so you need to watch out for those bots.
Oh, yeah.
Because AI has become self-aware. Watch out.
I really wonder if they're going to do the Smash Brothers thing from Mario Kart World, where it learns from the other competitors. So imagine the bots actually just get smarter, which would be kind of scary. But what's even scarier is to see Aerialapostle here in 1st place. Got the air horn, but they don't have the protection for anything else coming their way. Going into these final few turns, they got a coin in hand and a banana. We'll see if they're going to be able to utilize these and just drive their way into the very 1st place finish in qualifier number 1. Red shell on the way, hits the boxes. Your luggage is going everywhere, and 15 points is going towards Aerialapostle. Mega J Keezy grabbing 2nd, Emery in 3rd.
Yeah, making it look easy right there. Aerialapostle showing that, you know what, this may be my last hurrah, but I'm not going out quite yet.
Not yet. And if you didn't know, Aerialapostle, they are leaving. They're moving over to California, and they are such a wonderful competitor. They've raised so much money for the Alzheimer's Association. That's what they've raised for years and years and years. And now having to leave us after being here since Speedway 101, which is insane to think about.
Yeah, it is.
And
that's dedication and consistency.
It is, and they love the community. We love them, and I hope that they're going to be able to at least make something happen tonight. But with what Mike's serving up for them, we'll see. But Water Park's going to be our next track.
Yeah, Water Park is the next track. This is such a fun track. Not enough of a water park for me, though.
No.
Right?
Like, where's the half pipes, right?
Yeah,
Where,
right.
like, you go up and you go down. That's like one of the best rides at the water park. I feel like there's kind of a little bit of lost potential on this track, and especially going forward. Remember, we don't know if there's going to be underwater sections with Mario Kart.
We don't, because there's ski-doos now, apparently.
Yeah, ski-doos. I mean, that's cool, right?
I mean, it's cool, I guess, but I like the under the sea.
So look how pretty it is.
And also, the fact that the physics change. I think that's really important for Mario Kart.
Yeah, you got to manage it in one way or another. And before, you know, it still is something where if you're going to pick a water-based track, you can pick a better kart that's suited for it. So I always thought that was kind of a cool little strategy you could do. As we see Emery backing their red shell to protect themselves from the red, always checking that back camera. That's a big thing in this game, where you got to know if you're going to be safe or not to use an item, especially like with the red shell right here. Before throwing it, check the back camera to make sure you're safe, or get out of the way of that blue shell.
Move, Pidgey! Get out the way, Pidgey! Get out the way! Mr. Scooty got caught as Mega J Keezy gets caught as well. Falls back into 4th place. They've got the red shell as a defensive mechanism on the back of their track. They're going to get rid of it, and it does nothing. It just goes bye-bye.
Yeah, hit the tire on one of those float mobiles. That is unfortunate. Going into the final lap, though, they got those 9 coins going off the right side. That's the way to do it. And now getting up to those 10 coins in 4th place. That's one of the priorities throughout these first 2 laps. If you're able to get to 10 coins, it'll make it so much easier, especially using mushrooms and other items. You'll be able to catch up a lot faster. Look up a YouTube video right now. I'm not lying to you. As we got those triple greens, taking out that Isabel, which looked like a bot, up in 3rd place. Blue shell, 2nd one on the way.
And make sure you don't spam out those 3 shrooms that you get. The only ones that you can spam are the golden mushroom. If you spam the regular mushrooms, you are wasting them, and don't be a waste. I want you to be a recycler, and I want you to make the best of your items, because that is a great way to show that you can win. As JJ Bros comes in 4th place, Aerialapostle out with that back-to-back 1st place finish, and Emery coming in 3rd.
Beautiful work there, being able to keep it consistent. 30 points on the board. Going into race number 3, we'll see what's coming up next. Water Park, very front runner heavy. Not many shortcuts like you saw, so if you get stuck in the back of the pack, you got to go for those coins, and you got to be able to at least have those nice drifts. If you don't have those drifts, you're falling back, and you might as well get a VIP pass to try and get into the front of the line, because you're going to be stuck in the back.
Yeah, you definitely are. And the randomizer riser is about to go. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows.
Do we not know, Logan? Do we not
Well,
by now?
There's
By now?
like
Come on.
27 to 29 tracks out of the 96.
Yippee!
Oh, here we go.
That's one of them.
That's one of them.
Shroom Ridge, one of my favorite DLC tracks from this game. I think it's a lot of fun. Got some great shortcuts that you can utilize. I just enjoy it a lot. It's a cool track.
It is a cool track. And I know it's slower, but I want to see everybody do jumps over the surfboards. Come on. Give me a little bit of love on the jumps over the surfboards for the love of everything.
They're cool, and I also love that in the next game you're going to be seeing that. Guess what? You're going to be able to start driving some of these SUVs and otherwise in tractor trailers and maneuver them through the race course. So I don't know if that's actually going to be like a viable strat at all, but it's going to be interesting. And also in the new game, that's not going to happen nearly as often. You're going to get bumped to the side, do a little bit of a two-wheelie, and then get right back on the road.
And I don't agree with that. And another thing I don't agree with is the fact that you're not going to be able to pick your loadouts. What is that? Why is that? There better be a rhyme behind that reason, because from where I'm standing, I don't see how that benefits anyone.
I hope that you'll find it out one of these weeks, because I can't tell you, Logan.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. You know what? We always say, hey, you never want to say you don't know, but what I do know is seeing that green shell getting back under the flying Hawaiian. They better have been flying to get over those greens, but has those mushrooms, popping them one at a time. Don't forget those coins. If you have a chance to grab them, go for them. Going a little bit faster on those tighter lines, not worth it if you don't got those 10 coins, but immediately backing that bomb. JJ Bros here in second place, battling it out. We're going to be seeing them with that mushroom in hand. Sees the red shell, so they slow down. Great awareness, great spacing.
Yes. Obviously, they know that they are going to use that shortcut, and they use it appropriately. They pop the shroom, they hit the air pocket, and now they're rocking and rolling with that green shell in third place.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We're making our way downtown. Green shell in, gonna get them.
Have you heard the new Coors Light commercial that uses that song? I thought of you, by the way. As we see disaster happening on the track right there.
Aerialapostle getting one of the luckiest smart bounces I've seen in a minute. Just bouncing it straight off the wall. It comes back to sender, but there's another player right beside them, so they tanked that green shell. Emery's here in first place. Blue shell on the way, but they're gonna grab another coin. If you didn't know, it's like a 90% rate of grabbing a coin in first place in that first item slot. Gets hit, but it doesn't matter. She has a lead, and that grabs her a first place finish going into the final race. JJ Bros in third. Aerialapostle grabbing second.
Aerialapostle showing up and really showing out and showing the rest of the competition. This is what you've been missing. I am in fuego, baby. I am strictly on fire right now, and I'm loving what is happening. Aerialapostle is taking no prisoners tonight.
No, not at all. When's the Guy Fieri cosplay coming out, Logan? Come on, you gotta dye the hair, gotta do the whole thing. Come on.
Yeah,
come
see,
on, get the fire flame shirt.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody has ever told Guy Fieri this, but the 90s are over. The 90s are over. Get some new sunglasses, some new hair, and just, rock it like you just don't care. Oh, actually, that's what you've been doing for the last 10, 20 years. All right, I got you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's iconic. How could you just get rid of your iconic look, you know?
No, you can't.
Yeah, no, you can't. It's like you without the mustache. I thought I was here with a stranger. It's so weird.
I had nothing but a lot of fun shaving that off for everybody. I mean, no one thought here that I was actually going to do it. And then when I did it, if you haven't seen that VOD, get on over to Allied Esports on the Twitch channel. That's twitch.tv/Allied Esports. And you can watch that video on demand. You can also check it out on YouTube. As we get to our final race of qualifier number 1, that's 4 of 4 Mega J Keezy right now in pod number 2.
Let's see what they can do on DK Mountain. Very fun track with some outrageously fun shortcuts, in my opinion. You're able to just, you don't even do tricks off the mountain, but you're able to just bump, jump, and hop your way throughout these different sections, and potentially you'll be seeing it from some of these competitors. But right now we are on SimGod. Got the Luigi on the standard bike. Can't argue with that loadout at all. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know what? Anytime you pick Luigi, we don't see enough of Luigi. And you know what? I think he would say the same thing. He's like, why is it always, Mario?
Yeah, you know what? You're not even wrong. And even with those new Luigi Mansion remakes, I feel like he needs the respect that he deserves as they're throwing out those greens, tossing out the anger, landing 2 out of the 3 of those green shells, flying Hawaiian with that red shell in hand, not going for that shortcut. It's so necessary to hit that gas jump, because if you don't, you're going to get left in the dust. Hunter, though, popping the mushrooms immediately. You got to hold on to them one at a time.
Yeah, right now, Grilled Cheese 3D in 6th place, having a tough go at it, missing their sleeves a up on the stage. Maybe we can find them for them. But you know what? Bob is up on stage right now, and he's got no sleeves too. So no sleeves, no cares in the world. As Bullet Bill, one of the best items on the map, making their way for Grilled Cheese 3D all the way up to 3rd place.
You know what Ultron said? No sleeves on me. Am I right?
That's true.
Yeah. Or is it, no, that was.
It wasn't right, but that's okay. I was going to let you have it. We could have moved on.
JJ Bros is trying to move on, though, up into these top spots. Sees the triple greens and those bananas, taking a wrong turn here and there. They always talk about the stress, the nerves of playing here at the arena comparatively than playing at home, because they do compete extremely well. But now we're going to be seeing Emery getting hit by said red shell.
Oh my gosh!
2-for-1 special to be able to dodge that blue shell. Remember to space out those items too, because you just allowed her to dodge that blue shell. But now going forward, we're going to be seeing this mountain going down the mountain. You know about running up that hill, but you know about running down that hill as they're going to be able to grab that double item box.
And you know what? Emery just did a really cool thing in the air. She made sure that that red shell wasn't going to come up and bite her from behind. And right now we're checking in on Aerialapostle. You know what? In 6th place, they have been placing very, very well today. And it's just the qualifier. So if they finish outside of the top 3, hey, no cares in the world. They still got this, as Emery has this right now, as that blue shell is coming back to bite her, and it does.
And you see that 2nd place competitor going to be able to pass her up just last second. That's going to be pod number 2. Mega J Keezy in 1st place. And then it's going to be Aerialapostle in 3rd. Emery in 2nd. Great work from these competitors, wrapping us up in our 1st qualifier already. And remember, even if you think you didn't do too well, once we get those scores calculated, stay here. You don't know how many points is required to move on to semis. We couldn't tell you. We're not lying to you. We're not just trying to keep you hostage. We don't know how well these players are going to play in the next qualifiers.
Well, we do know they're going to play their best, and their best is definitely good enough each and every single week here under the lights on the stage at the HyperX Arena. Our community of contestants comes here and practices when they're not here, and then comes here and shows up and shows out. Man, the work that these competitors put in to make sure that they're great at this game is absolutely astounding, and I am really super glad that Aerialapostle, right behind us right now, is doing as well as they are. Because I want to see a 1st place finish tonight from them.
What a send-off it would be.
It would be, right?
I mean, it would be so cool to see. They've been struggling throughout these past few months. They've been talking about the frustration, not being able to get around the pack, but hopefully they've been able to have, they've been talking about the great day they've been having. They've been playing some tourists and being able to just say, you know what, keeping those nerves under control, and hopefully they'll keep that momentum going into the semis and grand finals.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's find out exactly how round number 1 of the qualifiers went. Let's see some numbers, baby.
Do you know what that number is?
It's a 52, I believe.
Oh, I thought that was 25.
Well, you know, that's backwards, but you'll work on it.
All right, we got Aerialapostle there in 1st place with 52 points. Mega J Keezy in 2nd with 48. Emery in 3rd with 47 points. JJ Bros in 4th with 36 points. Mr. Scooty in 5th with 29. Grilled Cheese 3D going to be there in 6th place. I was hoping for like a 36 for the 3D, but got the 26 with 6th place. Flying Hawaiian in 7th with 24. Sip God in 8th with 22. And Hunter TV in 9th with 13 points. Remember, don't leave just yet. If you do, even if you're at these spots, sometimes 22 and up is good enough.
You know what? I'm going to go with 27 again as our cutoff today.
But you know what's funnier than 24?
25?
And that's what I'm saying it's going to be.
All right, you're calling 25? All right. You know, we'll see who's close enough. And you know what? If you're in chat right now, let us know what's the magic number tonight
on what the qualifier point cutoff will be. Twitch.tv/Allied Esports. You can say hello to us in the commentating booth and say, hey, what are you looking forward to most with Mario Kart World? Did you get a Switch 2 pre-order in, or are you not even going to be a part of Mario Kart World and then you're just going to be on another planet?
24 racers.
24 racers.
That's exciting.
Logan.
That's the most exciting thing I've heard about the game.
Oh, yeah. That was my favorite part, that they're expanding how many racers are on the racetrack, but also they're not making it nearly as punishing, which is kind of a good thing. With 24 racers, realize that now your entire race doesn't end on the 3rd lap because you got hit by one item. You have a little bit more comeback potential because of how they expanded the race count and how many racers are on the racetrack. So I am hopeful that some of the mechanics are going to be good. We had one of the best players in the world called Van Talks. You can look him up on Twitch, YouTube. Fantastic person as well. Makes some great content. He just went to the Switch 2 experience, and he was raving about Mario Kart World and how good it felt, the drifting, the mechanics, the game modes.
That's good news, by the way.
He was really enjoying it. One of the best players in the world. Being able to enjoy the new game is actually good news, but it could just be recency bias because I'm kind of biased for these racers that are coming up next, and I'm hoping they're doing good too. We'll see what we got here today. Logan, bring us through.
We've got Yeezy, Phantom, Sloppy Gunner, Sir 9, 11. Elevate. Yeah, we haven't seen them in a hot minute.
Yeah,
Rocket Boy, Odd Orbit, Flash, and Philly's in the house. Don't throw batteries at them.
Doing what?
In Philadelphia, it's a Philly thing.
Oh?
Yeah.
I thought they were talking about Philly cheesesteaks.
That's
got my name on it.
I'll give you the tip for that. You don't want to go to Geno's. You don't want to go to Pat's. Those are the tourist traps. You need to go to Tom's. Yeah, you'll thank me. Trust me, next time you're in Philly.
What's Tom know?
Tom knows how to make a great Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah. Story time, especially with MomoCon coming up. If y'all don't know, MomoCon and DreamHack both have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournaments. So if you're in Atlanta or Dallas, you'll be able to, Atlanta, Georgia, or Dallas, you're going to be able to compete in some Mario Kart action. Both of them having that $5,000 prize pool along multiple games. I'm going to be one of the team captains. We're doing a 6v6. So if you want to be there and say hello to us, do it. But right now we are here in the HyperX Arena, and we're going to be seeing qualifier number 2 walking out on stage. Let's see if they're locked in, Logan. You better be observing them.
Yeah, let's see those beautiful faces. Throw your hands in the air, wave them like you just don't care, because it is time to get hype in the hype tunnel at the HyperX Arena. Oh, qualifier number 2 is on the way, and you can cut the electricity with a knife right now.
All the excitement, all the happiness, being able to bring y'all on to the biggest stage in esports. People like Ninja, people like Mr. Beast, Lil Tyler 1, Emery, they've all been in the same stage, same spot that you guys are in right now, using the same monitors. Those Omen monitors, baby, bringing you the fast-paced action that you know and love. But for the time being, we're going to be seeing these competitors get their controllers connected if they brought their own, or just try to pick their loadout. Remember, like we said, Roller, Yoshi, Teddy Buddy, or you can pick in variation from there. Like I said, Peach, Daisy, Birdo, all of those have the same weight class. But that medium weight class is what's good in Mario Kart right now.
Well, the crazy part is we're not going to have to deal with this in Mario Kart World.
There's still weight classes.
There's still weight classes, but you can't pick your loadout.
No. You can't pick your loadout.
I don't understand.
I don't get it either now, especially like I thought that they would at least get away from the character weight classes and then just have the cart loadouts, right? That makes sense.
That actually makes more sense than the opposite of what they did.
Exactly. Because then now you're still mix and matching, and there's still going to be a meta. You know, you want to play the fastest cart loadout in a racing game. You want the Ferrari, not the Corvette. You want to do what you can to win these races. So I thought they were going to do more to combat that, but we'll see what happens when it comes out. I made it Moo. I don't care, cow. Whatever.
Well, hey, we're not going to get that Corvette sponsorship now. Good job, bro.
Oh, well, at least we got Ferrari.
But let's go Ferrari. You know, come on down.
That's all I'm saying.
I'll learn Italian for you, all right?
Will you?
No.
Oh.
No.
Thought you liked pizza.
I love pizza and pasta. Hey, carbonara, that's Italian.
For what?
It's pasta.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
I don't know. It's really good, though. Wait, more you know moment.
Wait, does that not actually what that means?
It's a kind of pasta dish. It doesn't actually mean pasta. Yo, I shouldn't have told him, because he'd go to like the next family event and be like, oh, carbonara. And they're like, that's spaghetti, bro. What are you doing?
The sad part, he's not wrong. You gotta do what you learn here at the arena and bring it into the real life. And you know what they say? Never back down, never give up.
That's
really, in this game, you have to realize there's 3 laps in a race. And if you give up on race in lap number 1, you're done, so what?
All right, so time out. Never back down, never give up. You probably equate that to a streamer, but do you know what movie that actually comes from?
21 Jump Street.
Wrong! It comes from Galaxy Quest, one of the great movies. Professor Snape.
When I was a kid.
Professor Snape is in it.
Yeah.
And you've got Tim the Toolman Taylor is in it. Sigourney Weaver's in it. If you've
Galaxy
never seen Galaxy, if you've never seen it, go check it out. Trust us, it's good.
You were missing out what I was saying.
And I got what you're saying. I just chose to ignore you. There's
No,
a
you
difference.
did not.
I'm like your parents right now. I have chose to ignore you.
No, you don't even know what I'm talking about.
And I'm disappointed in you nonetheless. See, it's really like going home.
Like I never left.
And I'm old enough to be your dad, so.
It's like I never left.
Yeah.
Thank you, Logan.
And I'm not paying your way through college.
No, you're not. You know what? Those funds gotta come from somewhere. But yeah, we're gonna be getting ready for another 4 races. Remember, if you haven't already, grab some food, grab some drinks. We've got some nice Mother's Day special weekend stuff.
Right?
So if you want to, ask Mike or anyone else, and they'll be able to direct you into some nice deals for this holiday weekend.
Yeah, there is a great special. There's a chicken parm special right now, and it comes with
Wait, actually?
let's say a nice glass of bubbly.
Wait, there's like a discount on chicken parmesan?
I'm just saying there might be, but you're not a mom, so you don't get it. This is for mothers.
Oh.
Yeah, and it ends tomorrow. So if you're out and about, get down here. If you're a mom, we're going to take care of you because you deserve to take a moment to put your feet up after all the hard work that you put in all year long. And speaking of hard work, we get to qualifier number 2, race number 1 of 4. We're in second place right now with Phantom.
Let's see what happens on Madrid Drive. Very fun track, but a track that we see week after week. So these competitors should know what to expect. And what I love about these DLC tracks, like you're seeing how pretty it looks. They actually took the feedback from the first wave and was like, hey, yeah, we didn't do our best work, and now with all of these newer tour tracks from the new booster course passes, they look really good. Right now we got Rocket Boy though, gonna be able to grab that red shell in that Ghost. One of the big things they're changing also, if you have rotating greens or reds, they will also be hidden from everyone else if you are in a Ghost. As Elevate's here, throws the boomerang forward, misses, sees the triple greens behind him, tries to just blindly back it, but has that back camera for a reason, goes to the left, beautiful awareness, shot comes out, and we're seeing some of these competitors dodge that shot.
Yeah, Elevate isn't fallen back into 7th place, but they did use some good IQ right there. As Sloppy Gunner is now taking over that 7th, back into 8th, now into 9th. They're having to go at it. They're going to let that green shell flow, and let's see if it finds a home as they take on 3 mushrooms for themselves.
Sir 9 back with us again. If you haven't already, check out their new game. They've been working on it for literally a few years now, so it's really exciting. They're getting close to the release date, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Please go check them out on social media and see how you're going to be able to be connected in that. A huge OG from the arena. Beautiful person, truly one of my faves. The shot comes out, blue shell, they backed up into it, as Yezzy's gonna be here in first place with a pretty substantial lead. All that blue shell's gonna do is just tickle him a little bit, as you see on that mini map. Still around 3 to 4 seconds ahead from second place.
And I don't know if you checked out Phantom, but Phantom went way out there, making his own shortcut, and it actually worked out for them really well. As Elvid right now with 3 bananas full of potassium and disappointment for their competitors in 3rd place. Let's see if they can garner themselves a 2nd place with some of these mushrooms. We got a red shell coming up behind, and they get rid of those 3 bananas. No. And now Piranha Plant is alive in the soccer field. Feed me, Seymour, feed me.
The soccer field, we're going to be able to see who's going to be channeling their ego, and it's looking like Yezzy's going to be able to take down Blue Lock and do what they do best. Grab that first place finish. They had a wonderful Speedway victory not too long ago. Sloppy Gunner there in 3rd place, rounding us out in this very first race of qualifier number 2.
Yes, qualifier number 2 well underway. And
the bot got
second place.
No, I was wondering why
everybody
they skipped second place.
Everybody on stage, hang your head in disappointment right now. Right now, do it.
You know what? You got to let Pauline get second place. That's
well, Pauline's such a nice person. You know what? I invite her over on the weekends, and she comes over. We work on our cards, like soapbox derby time. It's fun. Not at all. Look, why would you let a bot finish before you? Why? Why would you do that? It's a bot. You're supposed to be better than that. I'm just saying.
You know, let Pauline go forward to semi. That's all I'm saying. Let's get it going. And you know what? Like, right, TOs? They're moving forward. But you know, I'm just saying, if you're not gonna be able to take down the bot, why shouldn't the bot go forward? As we go to Amsterdam Drift, a very fun track as well. I enjoyed a lot in the DLC tracks actually.
Amsterdam's a beautiful place to visit. Like I said last week, don't stay there for more than 3 days. Don't ask, I'll tell you afterwards. Phantom currently...
He still hasn't told me.
I haven't told him yet. Sometimes we got to keep secrets to ourselves. Here we go. Phantom off the rip right now, rocking and rolling with that Luigi.
We got the first item box coming up. Let's see what they're going to be able to grab. Remember, if you press that left trigger, you'll be able to grab these items a little bit faster. Red shell in hand, making sure that all these other competitors are not going to have something they don't want to see. Remember to use that back camera, because in those moments, you could have realized that they had something dangerous, just like a triple greens. Philly spamming them out. Going to be now getting passed up, dropping down to 7th. But now, remember, 3 laps into a race. Gonna go for that double item box. Sees those triple greens in front of them. Elevate's there, up in 5th, and now takes this wide turn. That Isabel is a bot, and they are doing some crazy drifts, but gets backed by a bot.
Oh my gosh. Boom! Came to shake the room as we go under the sea. Elevate right now currently in 5th place. They've got that mushroom. They make their way up to 3rd. That's 2 places right there, and they haven't even popped the mushroom. Now they pop it, but they hit the wall, still with a little bit of power to make their way around that turn. We check in on Yizzy in 1st place right now with that green shroom. They back it, but the blue shell don't care, and they're done. But they have the lead right now, and it is a big lead, so they are waving their hands because they don't care.
Got that banana in hand, but Phantom hitting every single wall in the game. Sees the triple reds right in front of him. Got to be a little bit careful in their item management here. Got the double green shells now rotating and bumps the
bullet bill.
Went into the middle of the road. That's just not where you want to be. Tries to pop the mushrooms, but you want to wait to get hit by the red, then use the mushroom. Yezzy's still here in 1st place. Look at the mini-map, Logan. Look at the mini-map, Logan.
He can stop right now and take a break.
Yeah, no, even longer. The Yoshis are killing each other.
He heard me, and now he's taking a break.
And gonna get hit, gonna back it up, back it up, back it up.
That was like a rap video, just backing it up, backing it up, backing it up.
And on orbit, grabbing that 2nd place finish. Phantom in 3rd. Really interesting. I was trying to see if there was any bots. No bots, no bots. Okay.
Pauline came in 10th place, currently in 5th place in qualifier number 2, by the way.
A little bit of a redemption round for Amsterdam Drift.
If a bot gets the points and makes it onto the next round, how do we treat that?
I told you, they deserve to go forward.
I agree.
It won't be the same bot. When are we going to be able to do that? Pick the bots in the lobby? Come on, Nintendo. Hopefully, Mark Our World. We don't know yet, but we'll see what happens on how we're going to roll that. But we got the randomizer going. We'll see where we're going next. It's going to be Sunset Wilds. You know, they messed this one up too, Logan. They didn't do it. In the original game, on the Game Boy Advance, they actually made it a sunset. So when you got to the 3rd lap, it's actually nighttime. But they didn't do that on the Switch for some reason. But, you know, it'd be like that.
It does sometimes, but it is still a beautiful sunset. And it's about sunset here in Viva Las Vegas.
It really does look like kind of Red Rock Canyon-ish.
Well, this is Magic Hour right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's make a video. All right, we check it out. Phantom currently in 2nd place with that green shell. Sir 9 in 3rd place, following right up behind. Making sure that they do tricks over all of those jumps. So very important. Oh. And they hit that shy guy. That shy guy, not so shy right there. Bumping, grinding, doing their thing. And they get hit from behind with that shell. Not utilizing their shell as a defensive mechanism. They get popped, dropped, and locked right there as Flash is in 4th place.
Yeah, and just know that in Mario Kart World, the items are all going to insta-trail. You will have that security.
That's crazy to me.
It is. It's one of those things where it's like, is it really that hard to hold left trigger while you're racing? I don't know. Maybe it is. But, you know, it's one of those things that they think it's a quality of life feature, when in reality, I feel like it kind of takes away from kind of the depth from this game. And if you didn't know, this game has a lot of depth to it. Elevate, though, here in 3rd place. Blue Shell is grooving, schmoving, and making their way down. Blue in fast. Yezzy gotta drive back.
Boom! The blue shell finds a home. Yezzy with not the lead that they've had in the past. Phantom in 2nd place coming up from behind. Gets shocked. Oh, lightning strikes.
Lightning strikes, but they're going to be able to grab that double item box, and that's not going to be an ideal situation for Yezzy. They're up in 1st place because guess what? You're going to have a little bit of speed to break that little bit of a lead, and now having that mushroom in that pocket. We'll see what happens. Rolls for another 2 items, and that might be enough. There we go.
There we go.
Double red served up fresh as Phantom's grabbing that first place finish on race number 3.
Somewhere Gary says, that's my way, as Yezi gets 3rd place, and our 4th place, Elevate coming in 4th place right there. Pod number 6 in 2nd place.
Beautiful work overall. Got to shout out Twitch chat right here, right now. We got Golden Love in the chat as well as Rocky Boy.
What up,
We're
Rocky
going to be
Boy?
seeing them momentarily, but they did say with Mark Our World, Wario weighing as much as Bowser somehow makes sense, right? Wario and Bowser, same weight class? Does that make sense?
Yeah, if Wario's 8 feet 5 inches tall, sure.
You know what?
Sure.
That's fair. That's fair. You know what? I'd be worried for Wario's health if
he's
was
like Mao
as
Ying or
Bowser.
whatever, he's that height, maybe Minute Bowl size. It makes I don't see how they're doing that. As we're going to London, yeah, a little London loop. Let's get loopy in London. I like the alliteration right there, and I do love London, man. I lived there for about 3 months over
You
the
love
summer
it so
in
much
college.
you lived there for only 3 months, huh?
Yeah, it's expensive over there. It is.
No,
Yeah.
I would imagine it. And then, we got a Golden Love talking about how a level 9 Luigi CPU has actually advanced pretty far in the Super Smash Brothers brackets in one of these tournaments. Don't know which tournament, but he talks about how, hey, if it learns from other competitors, they could be a force of nature, just like that Donkey Kong right over there. And then we got Xenon tight. Rooting for Philly. They're saying they're getting first on this race. We'll see if London will be loopy because you don't want to be looking at a mini-map. If you look at that mini-map and you've got something served by Mike, you might get dizzy.
Yeah, you might. Just a touch as we check in on Sloppy Gunner in 6th place, getting passed up left and right now, utilizing those bananas, really not finding a home. Now they've got fireballs. Let's go and Fuego, spam them out as everybody always does. And they find a home right there. I think that was Pauline, though, so it don't matter. Kill the bot.
And now we see that Isabel back in that fire, got that mushroom in hand. Yezi here in 3rd place. Luigi getting tossed down to 3rd.
No!
And the bomb gets back and just drives right
into it. Just walk right into it. Why don't you?
And now here in 3rd place, uses one of the rotating green shells, and they're going to be able to let it rip. Beyblading it out. One of them, both of them connecting into the smart bounce to each other, but grabs that red shell. Going to throw the red forward to get rid of that trail. Bomb getting tossed up. It misses, and now going wide. Going to get their item screen. Grabs the draft and works their way up to 2nd place. This is actually one of the closest battles we've had so far for this qualifier.
Yes, it is. As we get into the last lap of this map, it is race number 4 of qualifier number 2. It's now or never. Got to get it done as we're looking in on Phantom in 4th place. They're about to get squidded out, but they've got the air horn. They're going to pop it. Now they've got that shortcut right there. So close.
Whoa. Is able to go through the left path, avoids that air horn. Got 2 more mushrooms to go. Sir Knight in 1st place. Got to make sure they're holding on to that first red shell, and now got to be able to protect themselves with their banana. Grabs another one, just going to pop it, lock it, polka dot it, drags out the competition there. Going to be able to just drive in a straight line off the road. And the chain shop is going to go bonk, bringing them down to 4th place. Isabel there. Sloppy Gunner going to be spamming out that fire flower. Blue shell on the way. Phantom has the mushroom for the mushroom dodge. Will they be able to do it? They do!
Nice dodge!
They're able to dodge that blue shell and bring us forward into the final turn of the qualifier and grab 1st place.
Sloppy Gunner in 2nd place, and 3rd place finish is going to be Sir Nine.
Great top 3 finish for these racers. I know they were really aiming for, especially with Sir Nine. A little bit of a struggle in performance after being gone so long. They need some of that rusties. Pauline, thankfully, though, dropping down. You know what? Y'all redeem yourselves. You know what? We won't be yelling at y'all for that much longer.
Yeah, I tend to yell, but that's okay. I don't have kids. I yell at other people's kids in the grocery store.
Okay, that's good.
What are you doing?
Just look. See the look on their faces. I've seen it before.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
And then I give them a coloring book, and they're all good. Does anybody color? All right, anyways.
No. They use AI for that now.
Yeah,
Thank you, Logan.
AI does coloring for you. Sweet. That's fun.
Yeah,
and it always stays in the lines, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what fun is that?
No, you have to tell it, hey, make sure that you mess it up a little bit, and then it'll be a little bit outside the lines. But what we see who's in the lines are these competitors. Remember, look me in the eyes, and do not leave just yet. We don't even know what point total you need to move forward into semifinals. So stick around, buy some food, get some drinks, let Mike serve you up something scrumptious for this Mother's Day weekend, and have a great time. It's the HyperX Arena.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here for video games, fun, and excitement, and we do serve that up each and every single Saturday night here at the HyperX Arena. And tonight
Unlimited
is
soda,
no
$5.
different.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, get all your sugar in there.
That's what we're doing. And we're going to be seeing who's winning the sugar with these scores. Let's see how these competitors did in this one. Very close call here. Yezi in first place with 49 points. Phantom in second with 47. Slum Gunner in third with 36. Sir 9 in fourth with 33. Elevate in fifth with 31 points, tying with Rocky Boy there. Odd Orbit, a little bit of an orbiting drop there in seventh place with 23 points. Philly in eighth with 21. And Flash in ninth with 18 points. Remember, do not leave just yet. We've got, I do believe, one more qualifier to go until we know who's in those semifinals.
Now, you're saying 25 points will be able to make you move on to the semifinals?
I would say even less than that, potentially.
You're saying even less now. All right, all right.
I'll say even less.
Okay, so don't go anywhere because we're going to find out who's right and who's wrong. And I know you want to be right because it just makes you feel better.
Well, I am on your right. Unless you're looking on the screen, then I'm on his left. But technically, I'm on your right. So I'm going to be
It's the
right.
one that makes an L is left, right? Yeah, I think so.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
The one on the left. Okay. But we are getting ready for qualifier number 3. We'll momentarily call your racers out in that one. Just like on cue, we do have that graphic ready. Let's see who's coming up next. Logan, bring us through who's next up on the stage.
Jackie Juarez. Vadi's back in the house.
Hey.
Welcome back. Kiro's here. Zav goes here. Little bit psycho off of her birthday. We did wish her a happy birthday a little while ago. Anna Cow 9 is here. Iggy, Haji, Sol, and Little Dog Home. Or Little Home Dog. Sorry.
I thought that was intentional. I would have given you that one.
It was, but I
Little
realized
home dog.
that.
Come on, it's like home dog, you know?
Yo, it's my homie.
Yeah, exactly.
Saying we're chilling.
But those are the next racers for the next qualifier, which could potentially be the last qualifier. We do not know yet, but it should. We do have 4. So there's one more after this. Before we started, we had 3, but now we have 4. So there's going to be one more qualifier after this one. 8 more races, and you'll be able to know if you made it into semifinals or not. So stick around. Like I said, buy some game time. Have a great time because there is so much to do here at the arena. It's a lot of fun.
It is. I mean, we come here sometimes on our days off just to hang out. Speaking of which, how was May the 4th be with you here?
Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, like I said before, Mike serves up some amazing drinks. Being able to just, hey, come down, watch Star Wars on one of the biggest screens. And we also have Doomday. With it, not Doomsday. We're
but
not
Doom,
the
game.
The Doom game. We're going to have Doom the Dark Ages here on May 15th. So if you want to come down and potentially, hey, play the new Doom game,
I'm excited.
Come on down. There's going to be a bunch of different little things they're going to be able to do. All I know is that the new game's going to be here, and we're going to be celebrating Doom Day here at the HyperX Arena.
Look, I love Doom in every iteration that it has come forth. Did you know that I've actually casted Doom 2 here at the HyperX Arena?
Oh, yeah?
I did. I casted Doom 2 here not too long ago. I want to say like a month and a half, 2 months. Wow. It was a blast. The arena was packed. It doesn't matter if the game's new or old. It's always a good time here at the HyperX Arena. There's so much to just take in. The greatest part about the HyperX Arena is if you've never been here, there's a front to it, and a lot of people think that that's the entire arena, and then they walk in the back and they go, oh my gosh, look at all of this.
Yeah.
It's like Randall from Clerks walking into a real movie store for the first time. He goes, oh my gosh, look at all this gaming stuff.
It has happened time and time again where they're like, we thought it was just the the front of the house. We're like, oh, this is the arena. You got that little stage up front. You know, what are we doing here? And then they come on back and you're able to see all the production value, everything that we're here to serve y'all up fresh. You know what they say, you always want to be cooking and not be cooked, and that's what we do here at the HyperX Arena. Always cooking up something new. Next week we do have Friday Frags, our Fortnite tournament. We're talking about making it into reloads again. Potentially.
Oh, let's go. That's my favorite. I casted that with actually Mr. Scooty, and I casted that here, and I love it because it's kind of like Rebirth for Fortnite. And oh my gosh, that is my
action.
That's my favorite game mode for Fortnite. Dope.
And then if you didn't do well this week, you can do well next week with the next Speedway, as well as Marvel Rivals coming up in the next weekend. So be a part of it. Bring your trio down and play some Marvel Rivals. But right now what we have are the racers in the hype tunnel. Let's see qualifier number 3.
And here we go, Jackie Juarez making their way. Vonnie with his head down and his eyes up. Kiro throwing their fists in the air.
I like the back and forth. Vonnie looking angry, and Kiro's like, yeah!
I'm here. Yeah, throw those kisses out. We could use a couple kisses. I could actually use a hug. And get your shot together. Love that t-shirt. That's my favorite t-shirt right there for the night. They are headed to the stage because it is time for qualifier number 3 right here at the HyperX Arena. Get psyched, get stoked, and get excited. Yippee, yippee.
But qualifier number 3 getting started momentarily. We'll see what happens here today, especially because the points kind of fluctuating. You don't know who's going to be grabbing that top 24 racers for semifinals. Only time will tell when we do know who's moving forward and who's going to have their night ended here. But it doesn't have to. Remember what we talked about. Next week, we've got Frags, Fortnite, we've got Speedway and Marvel Rivals, and then as well as Doom Day coming up very soon. Literally next week. I do believe, if I remember what day it is.
I believe it's Thursday.
Thursday, if you want to come down here, play some new Doom, and have a great time, because it's going to be a great time down here.
I'm definitely going to be here playing it because I can't wait to play it.
I haven't even finished Doom Eternal yet because I'm backlogged, but it was one of the best games.
It was.
Shooters, in my opinion, like ever.
All right, but super difficult to find ammunition in that game.
Oh, yeah.
So hard to find ammo in the last, that Doom Eternal. It's frustratingly hard to find ammo.
You gotta always swap your weapons.
Right.
Even though if I love a weapon, I'm like, I want to use it, and then you're not able to use it, and then you got no chainsaw ammo, and then you're sad.
Yeah, very sad, because everybody likes a good chainsaw.
I do.
Yeah, give me a little bit of that Leatherface love.
Yeah, I finished Doom 2016. That was a great time, and I was like, how good could Doom Eternal be?
And guess what?
Better.
It was better. It was faster. The mechanics were cooler. I can't wait to see what they're about to do.
The only
with
thing
this
I'm kind of nervous about.
What's that?
They said they got rid of the glory kills in the new Doom Eternal. I don't know why they would do that. That was one of my favorite parts about Doom Eternal, or Doom the new, Dark Ages. I don't know why they would do that. And potentially there's going to be a reason for it, but we'll see. I don't know. But it's getting like 9 out of 10s across the board anyways. I trust that studio with my life, actually.
And that's all going down this Thursday right here at the HyperX Arena. So if you want to try out the new Doom game, get on down here.
I might be here. And you know what? We can play some Doom together. Maybe do that if they got some multiplayer.
You want to go 1v1?
I'll probably lose.
Let's go 1v1. Doom here Thursday night. I'm calling it right now. 1v1 Pidgey versus Logan Summit in the Doom match to end all Doom matches.
Why don't we play some Mortal Kombat, Logan? I suck at fighting games, by the way, so that would actually be kind of even. You know what? That would be kind of Mortal Mustaches. Put it to an end because we already know who won that first round.
Me. No.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
All right,
I mean, we put a vote for it. Everyone voted for me. It was 100% to 0.
Yo, your mom and your dad don't count as everybody, okay?
Yeah, okay. You know what? You forgot my grandma, grandpa, and my brother, okay?
Your brother actually voted for me, don't lie.
No.
Your brother said to me, he's like, your mustache is so much better than his. He did. He said it. And you know what? I'm going to take your brother's word.
The lies that are coming out of this man's mouth. Even the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe cartridge couldn't believe it. It fell down because it just couldn't handle listening to all the blah, 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 blah.
That's why we can't have nice things, Pidgey.
I know. We should have gotten a little bit of tape for this. You know what? If they can fast forward in. But we are getting ready for qualifier number 3. They're going to get their controllers connected. We already got the randomizer going. And Vonnie in the chat, who's on stage right now, said, time to suffer. And that's what these racers do. Get Mario Karted and enjoy it as we go to Sherbet Land.
Ooh, break out the spoons, baby. We're getting a little bit of that sherbet.
You know what? Very fun track, front runner heavy, not many shortcuts, but if you're able to learn the time trialing lines that you got to do on this track, I think it's a ton of fun. I love the Christmas lights. I'm missing the cold weather, but if you live here in Vegas next week, we got some wind bringing us down to 70s, but we are down to -3 at least degrees here on Sherbet Lane.
Yes, we are, as we check in on Vonnie right now, and they are currently in 3rd place. They're in a battle for it as we check out Little Home Dog right now. They did not listen to us as far as their lowdown pick. was concerned. And that's why they're in 4th place. They've got 6 coins, now to 8. They need 2 more to get there as they get that item box going. Haji in 11th place with 2 mushrooms to their name. They're going to pop 1 right here, pop 2. They're going to spam it, but they've got the star. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, and we got Soul on the Yoshi bike, it looks like. And now they're taking these turns a little bit wide, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. Remember, just grab those 10 coins and you'll put yourself in a way better spot. Triple reds, you don't want to pass them if they do have triple reds. Wait for them to use that item, and then you'll be able to survive a little bit easier. But the blue shell's going to make the Shy Guys hop right over as Jackie was trying to use it to get forward momentum from that blue shell rather than just getting stopped in their tracks.
Yeah, it didn't exactly work out the way they wanted, but Little Bit Psycho in 4th place with that green shell behind. They're going to grab an item box and pop that green shell. They got the Piranha Plant rocking and rolling, and another green shell coming their way as soon as the Piranha Plant is done. And they get shocked and dropped, and they're going to lose the green shell. Use it or lose it, says Mario Kart.
Yeah, you gotta lose it when that shot comes out. Unless you gotta dodge, then you'll be able to keep it in the pocket. Unfortunately, the shock a little bit greedy. It likes to rob people, but Little Bit Psycho gonna be able to pop that star. They gotta get that coin count up. Green shell in hand. Let's see if they're gonna be able to at least snipe out one of the other competitors, but they're currently, look at that mini-map, just so far away from one another. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, and they got a Little Bit Psycho got caught by that bullet bill just by the hair of their chinny chin chin right there. Zabgo in 4th place with 2 green shells, trying to drift their way into 3rd place, and they are doing a decent job right now.
Yeah, they are actually. I mean, even though you're seeing that mini map a little bit farther away, they're taking these lines quite nicely. Could have hit that a little bit differently to do the fastest way to do it, but Kiro grabbing 1st place.
And that's how you do it. Jackie Juarez in 2nd place, and Vani finishing out that top 3. Good to see Vani back here and in full control of their faculties as they get 3rd place. Vani, it's good to have you in the house, my friend.
Just completely locked in, stone cold eyes.
Yeah, he didn't even smile at us, bro.
No,
it's like he doesn't. It's like he doesn't even know us. He's like, I don't know you guys.
No, he does not.
I don't know you guys.
No, he does not. They don't want him.
I don't think he's happy with his 3rd place finish. Actually, to be honest with you, he looks kind of sad.
No, he was talking about it. Hasn't played Mario Kart that much. He did say he's got like 5 Switch 2 pre-orders on standby for everyone. He's been like the manager of saying, hey, do you want a Switch? Well, I'll try to get you one.
Is it the Oprah of Switches? You get a Switch. You get a Switch. You get a Switch.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, Bunny, you better watch your back when you're leaving these stores because everyone's gonna be looking at you being like, why do you have 4 of those, buddy? But yeah, he's able to do that, get everyone else their own Switch. But we're going to the first Rainbow Road of the night. We've got the Wii Rainbow Road coming in hot, which is one of my least favorite Rainbow Roads. It's not an easy track, to say the least.
No, it's not. None of the Rainbow Roads are particularly easy.
Some easier than others. Like if you get the Nesbo, you'll get a little bit more straightforwardness, and this one is just chaos incarnated. And if you get a front run, you'll be in a really good spot.
Yeah, this is it. You cannot back this track at all. You need to get up to speed. 10 coins is a must, and you need to be hop, skipping, and jumping around all of your competition here. And there's a leap of faith coming up in just a little bit. We'll check that out. I do love all of these Rainbow Road tracks because they bring me back to my youth. As Kiro grabs that double item box, and they're tricking and doing exactly what they need to do with 3 mushrooms to their name and a star holding on in back.
Little Bit Psycho got that green shell for defense. Gonna just be chilling right now. Remember, the main priority of this map, if you're able to, the DLC track's a little bit more difficult to grab coins, but you really just want to try your best to stay up in the front of the pack. You gotta press that left trigger, because if you don't, you're not gonna grab your items that much faster. And if they did that, she would have been able to grab those triple greens and save herself, but still in 4th place, throwing up those green shells, got the banana for defense, and even grabbed some more triple greens.
Yeah, they're looking really good right now. Little Bit Psycho has that banana, backs it, and has 3 green shells now. They're going to get squidded out, but let's see if they can make this hop, skip, and a jump. Of course they can. You don't need to see. Here we go. Jackie Juarez in 2nd place, making those jumps. Doing those, do a kickflip next time, Jackie Juarez, as they back that red shell, and they have that mushroom. Let's see if they pop, drop it, and lock it. There is the leap of faith, and they made it still in 2nd place, but they can see 1st place right in front of them. Vani sitting there, but not sitting pretty.
No, they are not, because they're trying to back up, throw that red shell forward, make sure that they have nothing to avoid the blue shell from. Triple Green's going to come on and swing on by. Jaguar is going to be able to do something there. I didn't even get to see what they were able to pull off. Don't know if they had a mushroom or otherwise to dodge that blue shell, but right now they are leading the pack. Zobgo throwing that red shell forward, and Bonnie is looking like going to be up there in second place. Triple Bananas going over to Zobgo.
Yeah, and we're about to hit the last lap of race number 2 of 4 in this qualifier number 3, as everybody gets lightning shocked, and Zobgo, third place.
And you're currently seeing why this track is a front runner. That blue Yoshi leading the pack, and it's going to be that much more difficult to catch up to first place the longer this third lap goes on. We've got Kiro with those triple mushrooms, popping, locking, polka dot, grabbing that double item box. Going to be able to grab triple shrooms once again in a golden mushroom. One of the worst items in the game, in my opinion. You might say what you want by the piranha plant, but the golden mushroom feels like I'm just racing at normal speeds.
Vonnie's looking really good right now in first place. They pop that mushroom. They're going to hit that double item box, and over the half pipe. I'm going to call it a half pipe.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, still in first place. They got that coin, and they're still making their way right now, and it's going to take everything they got. Will the blue shell come out and ruin their day? We're about to find out.
No, it is not. Jaguars goes for the snipe, misses it, and Bonnie grabbing a first place finish on race number 2.
And that's how you get it done. Zovgo in second place, and rounding out our top 3 is Jaguars.
Oh, and you get to see the little special animation they took from the Wii, at least at the very end, where you get lit on fire when you fall off the track. Very cute.
And Fuego.
I love it. But great top 3 finishes from these racers. Going to be able to bring us through into the third race of this qualifier, and seeing that P-Chat, hey, they disrupted that bottom 6. That's all I'm saying. You got to take out these bots, because they will start crawling back.
Yeah, those bots are really disrupting our crew here. You know, there's nothing more demoralizing than seeing a bot finish in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, these days, you know, with AI, you know, but unfortunately, these bots don't got the chat GPT built in. You know, it still feels bad.
I read an article this week that colleges and college professors don't know if they can keep teaching classes the way that they do now because of AI. Everybody's just turning their papers in AI. There were 3 students at Stanford University who got caught using AI. These are doctors. They were pre-med. These are pre-med doctors using AI. That's not good, okay? I don't want anybody using AI being able to open me up and look inside. I'm just saying.
No good, but what is good is to see Bonnie here in first place, but they have to duke it out at the very start of every single race, but they're going to get bumped to the side, hit the side of the Choco Mountain, and they're going to drop all the way down. Little bit Psycho here in fourth place. He's the green shell, going to still just vibe as that other competitor going to get dragged out. Goes for the double item box. That was Kiro who got hit by that item.
Yeah, Kiro going to hit that double item box right there. Currently in 9th place. They're taken to the air. They've got 3 mushrooms. Only 1 coin to their name right now. They're going to need to fix that. That's part of the problem why they're in 9th place, as we check in with Anna Cow, 9 in 6th place.
Let's see what they grab. They got some mushrooms popping one at a time. There you go, right through that shortcut. Going to be able to claim a spot. But now that blue shell on the way. Got to be a little bit careful so you're not in the middle of the road. Bounces it off the side of the mountain to dodge the blue shell. But then the shock is just going to halt everyone in their tracks. But what a move by Jaguars, being able to line themselves up for that blue shell dodge arena.
Yeah, I'm going to say that was 30% luck. But we'll give it to Jaguars and say that was total IQ right there. Total IQ as they get squidded out in 4th place. They've got a green shell as they make their landing right there. They can see everybody right in front of them. And off the wall. Lakitu having to do their job, but they still Kiro 4th place right now. Dropping into 3rd, misses the bomb. That's the best thing ever. Jaguars in first place in the 3rd lap right now. They have everything going for them, and now they have lost it. They're back into 3rd place. What happened?
Honestly, so much chaos to manage on Choco Mountain. It is literally a neck-and-neck race between 1st and 6th place. Let's see what's going to happen next. Got that boomerang in the hand. Green shell flying across Zomgo's screen, landing onto Bonnie, and now we've got the boomerang in hand, and the bomb snipe from nowhere, from downtown. Who threw it?
Tom Brady threw that.
Has the opportunity to get hit by this blue shell and then back the bomb, but they should have backed the bomb first. As that red shell's coming out, Fireflower from 2nd place throws the bomb forward. It does not land on the 1st and 2nd. That's a top 3 finish for Jaguars.
Zafgo gets first place. Kiro in second place. Jaguars, like you said, finishing out that top 3 as we get to our last qualifier of qualifier number 3. Yo, Little Bit Psycho looking good back in the hood after her birthday. She's got mom here. She's got everybody in the house making sure that she has all the support that she needs. And, yo, that's a first place finish.
That's a
looking
first place
good
finish.
in the
15
hood.
points into the pocket. That's going to help you out a lot going into this final race. You got to think, what do I have to do next? And really all you got to do, finish top 6, finish top 6, finish top 6, and you'll find yourself into a very nice semifinals. But we got the randomizer up.
Let's go.
Where are they going to go next, Logan? What are you predicting? What are you locking into?
You know what? I would like to see. You know what? It's early, but I want to see Ribbon Road. I just love that map. Already. I just love that map. I really just love that map, man. I just do.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's a very fun track. And I will already then, if you're putting out Ribbon Road, I want to see some Super Bell Subway.
Okay.
You know what? We don't have many games left with my favorite track in the game. So we got to at least give it a little bit of love. Am I right? Come on.
Yeah, a little bit of love never hurt anybody, right?
It never hits on random, though. It never does.
It never, ever, ever hits on random. And you know what? Let's see if we can make it happen.
I'm jinxing it. We got Electrodrome, though. Very fun track that we don't see that often. Very strong final shortcut if you're able to squeeze in between those pipes. But if you're not going to be able to, you're going to find yourself on a receiving end of triple greens, triple reds. Very difficult track to keep that front-running presence going. Let's see who's taking it all on this final race of qualifier number 3.
We check in on Vani right now. Let's see if they can get off to a good start. And they do. They are able to use that boost, and they trick off of it, but they fall all the way back into 8th place. This is going to be a very front-running track right now.
Yes, it is. And it's one of those things where you're going to see that grabbing points, getting to those 10 points, going to be even more impactful, but Soul is gonna fall off the track and now has to do a huge climb back. I said that ending shortcut's really powerful, but if you're not that close to those top spots, you're gonna have to have a miracle happen for something like this. We got Haji here in 10th place, going over to Iggy. We got that 5th place spot, gonna be able to grab a green shell in hand. Let's see if they toss it out, try to go for the snipe. They do. I thought it was gonna land. I really thought it was lining up and it was looking good. Kind of Tom rating it. It actually bounced backwards, but now just has that banana for defense. Seeing Jaguars going for those coins and flies their way into the second lap.
I think that this map looks a lot like Guitar Hero.
Oh yeah,
right?
I feel that as well. And I love like the dancing Shy Guys on the screen, the attention to detail. When you're driving over the track, you have all of these different colors. The graphics on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, this is an 8-year-old game.
Yeah, right?
You would not guess it, in my opinion. It's just so clean, so beautiful, and the attention to detail unmatched, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, this is one of the most fun maps out there, just for the aesthetic reasons. As we check in on Zafgo in first place. Oh, they're battling for first place right now with that coin. We are into the last lap of the last race of qualifier number 3. It's now or never. Zafgo falls all the way back into 3rd, but we've got a battle for 1st through 3rd. It is not a given. Any of these racers could finish 1st right now.
Got the banana in hand, goes right around the one on the road. Currently seeing pod number 2 and 3 duking it out. That's Bonnie. Gonna throw the banana forward, gonna miss. Blue shell on the way. That's so ideal if you're Bonnie. Kiro jumping off the course to try and dodge the blue, even though I never understood that one because it just never registered with me. Just get hit by the blue, disrupt the racetrack at least a little bit more as they back their banana, doesn't grab the double item box, and now Jaguars here in 3rd place. Got the green shell.
Second first!
But Bonnie has the mushroom and the 1st place finish for qualifier number 3.
And that's how you get it done. Zafgo in 2nd place and Jaguars in 3rd place. Jack, oh man, I thought that Jack was going to be able to take 1st place. And like I said, you just can't tell until we get to the end who's going to win. That was close.
That was, and you saw the bumper cars to the very last second between Zafgo and Bonnie. They were both battling it out in that final shortcut that I referenced at the very start of the race. They took the mushroom and they were able to slide right in and pass Jaguars, bring him down to 3rd, which still not a bad finish.
No.
Now podium is where you want to be, but it's still a very close call. Such a fun race. The last 2 races, non-stop action.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that as we get to the end of this game, we are getting some of the most exciting race nights that we've ever had here at Speedway. It's just getting super intense around here.
I mean, just like we talked about last week with Emery grabbing those 3 first places, taking over the last grand finals. We'll see eventually who's going to semis. Let's get those scores up. Logan, where are they standing?
Well, Vani and Kiro tied for first place with 45 points. Jaguars with 42. Zav go in 4th place with 39. Little Bit Psycho coming in 5th with 36. Little Home Dog with 6th place, 27 points. Anacow 9 in 7th place with 25. Iggy in 8th with 17. Soul in 9th with 12. And rounding out the top 10, Haji with 9 points.
Beautiful work from these competitors. Remember to look me in the eyes and not leave just yet. We only got one more qualifier to go in tonight's event, so then you'll know if you're moving forward, if you're a part of that top 24 that gets placed in 12 in semifinals 1, 12 in semifinals number 2, and you'll be able to pick your tracks in semifinals. So there's a lot to come up, and remember, grand finals. All 12 competitors in grand finals get paid out and make some sort of cash money. So you don't want to leave just yet. Enjoy your time here. Learn these strats. Know what these top tier competitors are doing and write it down so you're ready if you make it into semifinals.
Or you can just make a friend while you're here.
Who does that?
Well, you don't. This guy stood in line for a Switch for like 10 hours, didn't talk to one person.
No,
didn't even talk to one person. You don't have any friends.
I do have friends.
Don't lie.
Yeah, Pidgey and Goomba right there.
Oh, well, you know what? Let's see what we got here, because it's time for the last qualifier. Yes, indeed.
8 goals, Rocky Boy, Mario Party King, Zol, Clary, Cold Lone Star, Legendary Hero Reborn, Insanity.
Happy birthday to you, Venus.
Sly, Full Ice, and Fully Icy. If you heard your name, you should already be lined up in that hype tunnel, and we're looking forward to seeing what you can do on the racetrack. And hopefully, you remembered that this is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and not Crash Team Racing Insanity. I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm not going to say anything against Nintendo, but Crash Bandicoot's dope.
Yes, I agree. Even the redesign of the updated version, better than the Donkey Kong update. That's all I'm saying.
Well, here's the thing about that.
I'll throw the shade. I'll throw the shade.
Yo, I bought that, and I was playing with one of my friends who was a big fan, just like I was, of Crash Bandicoot, the series, when it first came out.
Yeah.
And we were playing it as adults going, is it harder?
Yeah.
Or are we just bad at the game? I checked with the developers. They actually made it harder because they figured we're not kids anymore. We're adults, so we need to ramp it up a bit or turn it up to 11, if you will. And
one of my roommates tried to play it, said the same exact thing. He's like, I suck at that game. And I'm like, it's platforming. Come on, get your head in the game. But yeah, I totally agree with you. That, hey, you know what? Make these games more difficult. Elden Ring it up, baby. That's what I'm waiting for.
Well, that's a little bit too difficult, and they do say that Mario Kart is the most frustrating game in the world. But you know what's not frustrating? Looking hype and looking dope right here at the HyperX Arena. Let's see our next contestants on the stage. It's the HyperX Hype Tunnel!
These are gonna be your next competitors duking it out, trying to make it into semifinals. They've been watching this entire night and trying to observe and learn and do what they do best, and they're gonna try and take some names and win as we get the last racers of these qualifiers up. Before we get into those semifinals, you can see the smiles, the excitement, and all of these racers just trying to survive and make some cash money.
Yeah, get a little bit of that money. Let's go on the stage, under the lights here at the HyperX Arena. I see a couple of familiar faces. We see a bunch of new faces, which we love to see each and every single week. It's not enough to just have this great community members come back week and week out, but the new people who come in and just have a great time, that warms the cockles of my heart.
It really does. It's a very great community. If you want to get a part of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe community, do not be afraid to talk to these people who are grabbing first places, or even us. We can guide you into this world where you can actually make so much money. There's going to be a ton of tournaments coming up for Mario Kart World, so you've got to be a part of this scene and be a part of what makes Mario Kart 8 Deluxe competitive and make Mario Kart World even a better title than even this one was. I mean, truly, from the bottom of my heart, it's a wonderful community with great people. And with these final events coming up and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe wrapping up, it's the best time to get a part of the action.
Well, and if you're thinking to yourself, Mario Kart's not my game, I love watching the competitors compete, but I don't want to get involved in that. Oh, have no fear, we got you covered. Well, look, we've got Fortnite frags, we've got more Speedway, and you know what? We've got that Doom coming out.
And Marvel Rivals.
And Marvel Rivals. And I just want to let you know, you need to be part of the Discord because we have new events coming up. I can't divulge quite yet, but we have some really exciting events coming up right here at the HyperX Arena that you are going to want to be involved in. And how do you stay connected with your finger on the pulse of the community? The best way to do that is to join our Discord. So go to hyperxarena.com and get involved in the Discord. Make yourself part of this community. You will thank us later.
Yes, so much money to be had at these tournaments. Time and time again, we talk about how much money people have made from going to these tournaments. And Fortnite players, they've made tens of thousands of dollars actually throughout the years from playing in these events. And I'm not even joking. Our most winning competitor here at the arena named Bobby, he has won over 80 speedways times 200.
You do the math.
Do the math and you'll actually see that I'm not joking to y'all. And that's like 80 is like the minimum that I know, right? So if you're able to put the time in, take time out of your day, learn some Mario Kart, and you'll be able to come down here, compete, and win some money. $200. I feel like that's nothing to really scoff at, in my opinion. I mean, if you're able to learn these tracks, do what you do best.
Playing a game?
Playing a game. I mean, I even didn't even put, like, I didn't even time trial when I was competing, and I was able to win 3 of these just based on item usage alone. You know, there's footage, buddy. You can go look it up, buddy.
There's footage.
There's footage. Oh, my God. He wasn't a part then. You know what?
Nah,
he hated me back then.
Nah, I didn't even like him.
But
Still
like
don't.
I said before, there's so much money to be had at this arena. We're just giving it out and making it all happen. So tell your friends, if you know someone who loves Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and they don't know about this place like JJ Bros, they didn't even know it existed until we did an MGM night.
And now he's here like every single week.
Yeah, he played Mario Kart like somewhat competitively, but he didn't know about any of the community. So if you know some friends or anyone else, please bring them down, tell them about the event, look at the HyperX Arena calendar, and you'll be able to know what's coming up next.
All right, it's time for the last qualifiers. The racers are up on the stage, and here we go. Round and round it goes. The randomizer, where it stops, well, no one really knows.
Repick Central.
Repick.
We're going to Madrid Drive. But it's a fun track.
It is a great track.
You got the blue log. Right. You got the soccer field. You got the
like the soccer field.
You know, that all goes together, and I think that's pretty fun. But we're starting it off onto the. My goodness, this saturation looking crazy right now. Rocky Boy back with us again, all the way from California. Gonna be able to start racing and start us off on the very first race of the final qualifier.
And here we go, Rocky Boy in second place. They were bumping a little bit of that side there. You want to make clean turns. That is the key to your success, but currently still in second place, so they're not that far off. They've got that red shell. They're going to hold on to it. Hopefully no one behind them has devious expectations with their items because they're not holding it behind them, so it's not going to do them any good if somebody throws a red shell at them.
Now we got Sly on the screen with a ginormous loadout here. Got the Piranha
That
plate
is
with
ridiculous.
the big tires, everything. And seeing one of their relatives up there, the other Piranha planes, gonna be chomping away at Insanity, unfortunately. Going to get hit there, going down to 11th place. But it's only the first lap. You got time.
Well, that is Little Bit Psycho's mom, and Little Bit Psycho is trying to teach her how to drift earlier on in the day.
Oh, yeah?
And I don't know if she quite picked up on all of the tutelage that her daughter was giving her.
All you gotta think about, you see the turn coming up, and then you hit the drift. That's all it takes. See the turn coming up, hit the drift now. You want to do it right before these corners, and you'll be on your way of hitting these mini turbos. Clearly, though, going right through the whole restaurant. And we got Mario Party King grabbing some triple mushrooms. Also hasn't been here in so long, so great to see them back as well.
And they just got 10 coins, so now they're grooving and doing their thing. They moved up into 4th place. Zol saw that shortcut earlier, and they're going to take it, but it does not work out as they get popped and dropped by that red shell. Back into it, though, as we look at Donkey Kong Jr. right now in 3rd place. Yeah, that's right. We're not calling him the other name anymore for obvious reasons.
What are they, Louie?
That person's in jail.
All right, thank you for that insight. The more you know. Zol is going to be here in third place. Got that fire flower in hand. Will they be spinning the fire? They are back in it. It's one of the best defensive items in the game, actually, and they're nerfing it for Mario Kart World, but they're actually buffing. They gave you now an ice fire flower, as there's going to be a shock, as we see Ankles here in first place. Some of these competitors being able to dodge that. Only has one more turn to go.
Here he goes.
Hits one turbo, hits another drift into another, and finishes in first place.
Gives us a wave just to let you know he did well. Rocky Boy 34 in second place, and Zol with Too Cool for School. And wears his sunglasses at night because I can finish in third place.
I wear my
sunglasses at night, so I can.
I love it. Rosalina can also get fourth place. Come on, y'all. You can't let these bots. Can't let them get these top 6 spots.
Hey, it's a bot world. We're just trying to live in it right now. You know what I'm saying? Is that a T1000 down there? I don't know what's happening, but they are taking out the competition left and right.
You know what? Good on them. If they can do it, they will. Madrid Drive, once again, the track that Pauline got second place on.
Right.
Hey, people were getting carted by those soccer balls. What can we say?
Yeah, Pauline's really good at that track, all right? It learns from its mistakes. It has become self-aware. Pauline knows.
Does she know me?
Not yet.
Oh.
Maybe we'll meet her afterwards. All right, the randomizer going around for some of the last time. Oh my gosh, did we just pick a track that we haven't seen in forever?
Yoshi's
Indeed we
Island,
did.
one of the original tracks from the Booster Course Pass. Beautiful track, to say the least. I enjoy it a lot. You got a little bit of a hidden, quote-unquote, shortcut that you're able to grab and potentially mess up other people's races if you don't grab it. Rocky Boy starting us up in second place.
I love this track. We never get to see it, but this is great. Rocky Boy having a rough start to it. They're going to fall all the way back into 11th, but they're going to back this track. How do you feel about backing on this one?
There's a lot of off-road that you can use to get right back up to it, and you want to grab these coins. There's not a lot of them on the track, so if you're able to get up to 10, makes it so much easier to just race and go fast. But right now we are seeing Clary has those triple greens, going to get bumped to the side, lose their banana, but going to be able to defend themselves one at a time going forward. We see the only Mario Party King right in front of Clary. Going to toss those greens to the side, grabs that double item box. Beautiful work there so far.
I don't know if Clary meant to get rid of all of those shells the way that they did. Seems like a little bit of a waste, but they have that banana in fourth place. They can see third and second right in front of them. They get passed up by the shortcut, now in fifth place, but look at that green shell doing the dirty work for him.
No one was able to hit that hidden shortcut, so everyone had to go the long route. Mario Party King is here in second place, got those triple shrooms, going around these corners, grabs that single item box. They only have 5 Yoshi coins to their name, so they got to do a little bit more work trying to get themselves back up. Hits that shortcut beautifully, grabs that Ultra Mini Turbo, and they are off into the skies.
Yeah, they are running. They're like sprinting right now, 100 meters like Dave, throwing out those red shells, says Zul, and Zul gets hit from behind, falls back into fourth place, but they jump and do a little bit of a trick.
Yeah, tossing out all of their items that they have before this item box. A little bit of a brave move there. Doesn't get anything out of that exchange. You also have to think about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. How can I move up faster? If I spam out my items, is that helping me get a spot? No? Then don't do that.
Yeah, right?
Rocky Boy here in second, got that banana, single banana for defense, but is able to grab something nice in that pocket. Let's see what they can do as they get passed up from Zol in a shortcut. Almost had the opportunity to red them out off the glider, but the shock saves you by the bell.
Yeah, that was saved. That was close, man. I mean, literally 2 seconds later, and we're talking about a whole different ball game right now. As Rocky Boy is able to get Australian, they've got the boomerang. Let's see if they can utilize it. A lot of people aren't good with it, but what just happened?
They were able to absolutely slap it down, and Zol going down to third place. Angles in first, Rocky Boy in second.
And that's how we get it done. Look at Zol. I can't even see him. It's so dark
on the stage.
Well, it's because he's wearing sunglasses. That's why we can't see him.
Yeah. What, can't you see through sunglasses?
You can't see me. I'm John Cena.
Oh, I thought that was Zol.
No, that's, well, sure enough.
Oh, I thought you were Logan.
Not today. But I am wearing his underwear, so that's a step.
Okay, John Cena. Where are we going next? Predict, make it happen, conjure it. You can't see what's about to happen next.
Hey, Vonnie says, I can't see you either. I'm going, you know what, I think we're going to end up going back to Madrid.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Imagine.
I think so.
Imagine.
I'm feeling it.
I'll lose it.
I feel like it's going to be Madrid again.
I'll lose it. Don't do this to me,
I
Logan.
know. I just did.
Yeah, you did. You just jinxed it. All right, I still believe that we're going to be able to see a Super Bell before we get into the track
Yeah,
selection.
you believe so?
I believe. I believe.
He believes.
I believe that we're going to see Super Bell Subway,
Are you
please.
believer or a believer?
I was not.
You
I
love
was
Justin.
not.
You love him so much.
No, I was not. You know, chill now.
All right,
you
so
know?
who's better, Justin Bieber or Avril Lavigne, our two favorite Canadians?
I feel like they're on two different genres there.
So what?
But talking about repicks, you did conjure it into existence. We're going back to Electra Jones.
Okay, so I wasn't off that far.
Yeah, no, you weren't. You were saying, hey, we're going to see another track. You
Yeah.
said Madrid. It's got a D in it. You're
Yeah,
halfway there.
Close
basically.
enough. Hey, break out the glow sticks. We've got a dance party started right now as Rocky Boy 34. Let's see if they can get started quick and they get the boost off of the beginning. But they're going to have to fight for first place right now.
Rocky Boy here in second, going to be able to take these turns and try to get around Chaos. Sly in 8th place, going to pop that mushroom right out of the gate. When you want to use those mushrooms are around these turns too, because when you're drifting, you actually go a little bit slower. So if you're able to use that mushroom to counteract that slowness, I think that's actually pretty ideal. They get the draft, grab the double item box, so does Mario Party King here in 9th.
Yeah, sitting in 9th place right now, able to use those roller tires to their advantage. That's why you have the roller tires, and they have stopped. They are currently backing right now. As we check in on LHR in 6th place right now, that's Legendary Hero Reborn, if you're not into the whole brevity thing. And they're going to spam out those fireballs. And Fuego style as Ankles is making the rest of the competition grab theirs in 1st place. They have the air horn, and the blue shell don't care because blue shell can go away.
What you don't realize is that usually on that first item box, it's like a 95% rate of you grabbing a coin like you just saw there. They were able to grab an air horn in that first slot, which is crazy. We're going to be seeing Insanity in 12th place. Got that golden mushroom in hand. They got to get back on track and start popping the golden because it is not a good item to have in your hand.
Yeah, Venus, you can spam that golden mushroom. Feel free to do that. This is the one that you can spam. Oh, and she falls off the side.
You directed them in the wrong direction.
Hey,
I'm
said
blaming you on that one.
Oh, well, you know what? It's not the first time I've done wrong.
Yeah, me either. Ankles, though, one more blue. Might as well top it on top. Buy one, get one free kind of special for Ankles. Still in 1st place. Has a little bit of a lead. You can see it on the mini-map. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place all. A little bit distance away from each other. Triple bananas getting thrown onto that right path, and it lands onto that peach egg. Really just causing a barrier roadblock there onto that pink path. But Pizzol here in 3rd, gonna toss forward that red shell and grab a double item box. They got the shrooms. Can they land this next shortcut as Ankles is in 1st place, has the lead. No problems to be found. They grab a 1st place finish on race number 3.
And Rocky Boy 34 in 2nd place, and Zool rounding out the top 3. We're about to fall into race number 4 of qualifier number 4. This is your time to shine. If you've been waiting to throw down, this is the time to do it, because you're either moving on or you're going home, one or the other.
And you want to move on, unless you want to go home. Then you know
No,
what?
why would you want to go home? It's too early yet. It's a Saturday.
Yeah, you know, maybe you got a bedtime, and you're like, you got to make the bedtime.
Yeah, well, I'm old. I go to sleep really early. I'm
Do
like,
you?
yeah, I'm in bed like by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I wake up about 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, read the paper, take a dog for a walk that I don't have, stuff like that. That's how you do when you're old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Is that all?
No, don't do it. Stay young for as long as you can. You know what? If you just graduated college, move back in with your parents. Let them deal with it.
Story of everyone's lives right now. You don't got to reinforce it, Logan. But talking about this beautiful gift that you gave me, Logan, if we 1v1'd on this, if you had the game,
I could practice.
You had the game. Keyword had.
No. So now when I lose, I can say, well, but I don't even own the game.
Yeah, it's all under your plan, isn't it? You know
Yes.
what? You can't. I'm just saying, you had the game. You had it in a steel book.
Love it when a plan comes together.
It's doing something, as we're going to be seeing Mary Mountain for the final race of qualifier number 4. Let's get it and get it going. Logan, what do you want for Christmas this year?
You don't even want to ask. I want it all. I want everything. As Rocky Boy, by the way, got off to a rocky start as we check in on Insanity, a.k.a. Venus, sharing a happy birthday right now. And hopefully will find themselves in a better position than they were before. I love the fact that Santa Claus is here. Hey, do you want to go take pictures in the mall this year?
Oh, yeah, that would be great.
Do they even have malls anymore?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
I love the malls still. They got some good deals. I bought something online and picked it up at the mall.
All right, settle down. Settle down.
I was about to say.
What gen are you? Because that's so gen whatever you are.
I love malls still. You can't beat the food courts, man. That's just where it's at.
They
It used
should
to be
look
so much cheaper, but still, it's still good.
They should turn malls into old folks' homes for people like me. Because my generation would love Aunt Annie's pretzel. Annie.
Put respect on my favorite pretzel place.
Oh,
okay?
sorry. But hey, you know what? I'm just saying we could use an orange Julius as well.
I love the Cinnabons, man.
Oh, Cinnabon.
I love some cinnamon rolls. Clary, though,
Not loving that blue shell.
By that blue, but you know what? They've been actually holding their own so far. Got that Mr. Scooty loadout, got the P-Chat going on right here, right now. Here in third place, going to be able to drag out the competition. Red Shell going to be utilized here for defense. Let's see if they're going to check that back camera. They do. Always check the back camera first, then use your item. Get it in your mind. Embed it. Yeah. Literally, it's such an easy habit to form, but if you don't do it, you're going to get punished.
Yeah, you got to be able to look behind so you can see what you got to do moving forward as we check in on Rocky Boy. Able to make their way up to fourth place. They've got those mushrooms to get them over that shortcut, which was an item shortcut. They popped one. Not spamming them so they can utilize them right here. A little bit too much of a drift on there, though. Got a little bit crazy.
And remember, you want to be able to hit these boost panels, helps you out a little bit, but even though you're going to be seeing ankles, only needing one, Rocky Boy grabbing second place, and now going down the line, Clary grabbing a third place finish. Great finish there, at least grabbing that podium, and that's going to wrap us up for the final qualifier of the night. Ooh. Momentarily, we'll know who's in the semis 1, who's in semis 2. We'll have all of those up, I do believe, on the side screens as well. So you'll be able to know if you move on or if you don't. And momentarily, we will know what that point total is looking like and who is not going to make it forward.
All right.
You still locking in 27?
Yeah, I'm still good at 27. Are you still 25. Good at 25?
25.
Okay.
All right, I'll lock in there.
So really, we're the over-under.
Yes.
At 26 is the even. Okay? We're over-under right now. Hey, we're in Vegas. We got to play the odds. I'm just saying, we're in Vegas, baby.
That's the way to do it. If it's Vegas, you got to bet, and that's what we're doing. And betting on the competition so far, who do you see winning it all tonight, Logan?
Emery.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're going to ride that coattail to the very end.
Well, you know what? I wasn't wrong last week. And Veli, our director, just put it in the ear. He's backing me on that. We're going Emery. Now, Emery won last week, and everybody in production is rocking Emery. Emery's got a lot of people behind her tonight. And last week, when she won, she actually came up here to do an interview. Normally, we've been told by Emery she doesn't want to do interviews. She
actually sprinted running up. Like,
so
we didn't even realize.
Yeah, this week if she wins, we're going to get an Emery interview right here. Now, let's find out who's on top, who's on the bottom. We've got standings, baby.
Ankles with the perfect back-to-back-to-back-to-back. 60-point first place. Rocky Boy there in second with 48. Zol in third with 39. Clary in fourth with 35. Mario Party King in fifth with 28. Legendary Hero Reborn with 26. Full Icy, though, a little bit of a drop-off in seventh with 21 points. Sly in eighth with 12. Cold Lone Star in ninth with 11. And Insanity in 10th with 7 points. Remember, we will know momentarily who is the first semis, and you'll know that now the points sort of matter, that you just have to get top 6 to go forward. But we gotta leave you hanging by a thread, and you better have those mushrooms ready to dodge those blue shells, because we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be back, and better than ever, with some semifinals right after this.
Oh, here we are. Welcome back to it. We're live inside the HyperX Arena, inside of the lovely and luxurious Luxor Hotel and Casino. It is Saturday Night Speedway, and it is intense.
It is intense, and not the tense we're talking about that you had to camp out into for the Switch 2. We are talking about the intensity.
Yeah, we're not pitching a tent.
No. Oh, no, we're not. We're talking about the intensity of the arena here today. We are going to be seeing now the semifinals. We talk about it, we say it, it gets even more difficult from here on out. Top 6 is who moves forward in this next event. 6 races, 6 maps. You're able to pick them, and first place is able to grab a ban for grand finals. Bring us through, Logan, on who is in the first semis.
All right, first semis, we've got Ankles, Yazzie, Rocky Boy 34, Phantom, Kiro, Zavko, JJ Bros, Little Bit Psycho, Sir 9, Rocket Boy, Mario Party King, and Grilled Cheese 3D.
Hey, not a bad semis. A little bit of a change-up. Got some new names in there. Grilled Cheese 3D. Congratulations, along with Rocky Boy, able to move forward into this one. Some names that we haven't seen before just yet. So hopefully they'll be able to use that momentum, get themselves going. And I do believe Grilled Cheese 3D had 26.
Oh, no! So the cutoff was 26.
I made that joke, remember?
Right, you did, yeah.
36, but 26. The even was the cutoff, which is crazy. Isn't that kind of wild?
That is crazy because none of us win. I mean,
no, we lost our money.
Mario Kart wins. Yeah,
Logan,
it all goes to the house.
Logan, I'm going to have to sell this now.
It always goes to the, well, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I understand. I get it.
I bet it all on 25, bro. You told me to do that.
Yeah, well, you know.
And it landed on 26.
And I thought it was going to be 27.
That's why you don't play Keno.
Yeah, well, I don't actually.
Yeah.
Man. All right, well, here we are at semifinal time. Points are out the window. Forget about points. You got to finish from first to sixth. If you finish first to sixth, you are moving on to the grand finals and getting a little bit of that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Do.
Okay, that was better.
Yeah, you got to go a little low on the octave there. You know,
it happens.
Gotta hit the note this time. But we have all of these competitors ready in the hype tunnel, and we're getting started with semifinals. Number 1. Let's see them walk down, look pretty, and do what they do best, and get on the racetrack.
These are our semifinalists right now. Looking so fresh and so clean in the hype tunnel here at the HyperX Arena. Look at Kiro throwing them up. Yes, indeed. It's about to get down. Semifinals are around the corner. We're going to find out who has it and who will be going home using their tears to salt their fiery Cheetos and asking their mamas, where did it all go wrong? We're about to get down to the semifinals right here at the HyperX Arena. Let me hear you make some noise, HyperX!
Hey, a little bit of energy still in the house today. Love to hear it. We're getting ready for 6 races of non-stop action. Remember, these Mario Kart competitive players, they love their track picks, and they love picking the same track. So we'll be seeing a little bit of repetition going from here on out. So
hold on. You're trying to say that we haven't seen some repetition? Look, parity in this game is ridiculous.
It is. I mean, to think about that, we only actually do see like 30 total tracks right now in this tournament alone. Probably total would be, we should start counting like how many tracks we see on a nightly basis, and there's only going to be 32 tracks in the new game. We're only seeing 2 of those.
So we're gonna see 7 tracks.
Maybe.
7 tracks in Mario Kart World.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna get used to.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah. Love that.
If Jackie Juarez is around, he could probably tell us how many times each map has been played. I almost guarantee it. Jackie Juarez, if you've never seen, they wear that GoPro, and you got to check them out on social media because there's always a replay of what happened from their perspective each and every single Saturday night here, and they keep track of all the stats at home, which That's a numbers person right there. Somebody hire them to do stats for the Raiders or
That's
something,
what he's
right?
got to be getting paid for, right? He is literally down to a T, knows exactly what track Bobby hasn't won on, and knowing exactly like how many the percentages, how many times it's been picked. We even had a list of all the winners and how many times they've won. All of this work goes into this beautiful community who all care about each other and really want the best for one another. No matter who wins, there is so much love on the stage, and they just really are super nice to each other. Not on the track, but
no, not on the track. Sometimes not necessarily directly afterwards, but when it all comes to a close and everybody steps away, takes a deep breath, does a little woosah woosah, then everybody comes back and everybody's friends again.
Yes,
and
they are.
You know what? That's the competitive nature of esports or sports. Drop the E off. It's all the same. I was asked, I was on a podcast. I was a guest on a podcast this week, and somebody said, he goes, what, I don't get it. What's esports? And I go, you're thinking about it way too much. Drop the E off, and instead of playing football, you're playing Madden. It's the same thing. It's just like sports, but we're playing video games instead. You don't agree with me, but that's fine.
I mean, I think you wouldn't agree with it either. We saw what happened last week, Logan. If you get tackled in Madden, does it feel like real life?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got hit by Amari Gainer, linebacker, number 53 in the playbooks, but number 1 in your hearts. He hit me hard. If you haven't checked it out on Instagram, go to The Logan Summit Show, and you can see me actually lose my stuff, and that's putting it nice. As we get to semifinal number 1, race number 1 of 6, we're checking in on Rocky Boy number 34, and off to the races we go.
And talking about Rocky number 34, we're on DP3, a very fun track, front runner heavy. If you're able to hit that no item shortcut along the way, you'll be in a really good spot today. As now going down the line, we're going to be here in 8th place. Currently going to go wide, almost hits that banana, but ankles down. Going to bring it all back with the coin running route for the first half of this first lap, which now paying off for him.
Yeah, it really did work out for them. They're in 3rd place, but they've got 10 coins and a red shell to boot, so they're sitting pretty as we come around to lap number 2. We're checking in on pod 12 right now, currently in 10th place. They're going to do their best. They've only got 4 coins, though, so they're going to have to coin search. And they go under the sea, and they get locked by the dock.
And this is going to be Zavgo on the screen right now, going to get hit by multiple items. It's only lap number 2, so there is still time to come back and do what you do best, and they may be able to. They plan their next moves accordingly.
Go straight.
And they're going to be able to pop this golden mushroom and see what they can utilize. Really, in this moment, you're trying to just target whoever's in front of you to disrupt their usage. Right now, they're going to be able to pop that lightning, and look at this. They're all hopping around like bugs. There's 5 people stuck in the shortcut, and this is going to be Yezi going wide for one of these item boxes. Actually grabs a double item box, slows down for it, got the mushroom, sees the triple greens, trying to get around the chaos.
There we go.
They pop the mushroom in the off-road. Going to be able to take a hop, skip, and a jump around these last few turns. Beautiful awareness and driving, but
Rocky Boy
grabs the first place of semifinal number 1.
Making it look easy right there. Throwing some kisses off as Zavgo comes in 2nd place and pod number 9 in 3rd.
Yeah.
That's Sir 9 in pod
Sir
number 9.
9.
You know what? Perfect number order, by the way. Good job, production.
Planned,
Good
right?
job. Yeah,
Yep,
totally planned. Our stage manager doing a great job down there, all right?
Sir 9 wins it all. Just read it for you off the script.
Boom, done.
That's what actually Logan gave me.
Yeah, dude, we're like the WWE over here, if you don't know. It's all planned out. There's nothing. No, that's fake news. I'm just joking.
And then some of these competitors go to the front desk. Oh, I want
I want my money back.
Oh.
Logan said it's all, it's all fake over here. Look, I was a wrestling manager. It might be predetermined, but nothing is fake about it. Everything hurts.
No, everything does.
Let me hit you with a steel chair. You tell me how that feels. Doesn't feel good.
Why would you do that? That's not a Mario Kart item.
Well,
why would you hit me with a steel
Actually,
hit me
you
with
know
like
what?
a turtle shell?
That would be awesome. Mario Kart World, steel chair, and I still need the sink.
Imagine you just like drive right next to someone, boom, when you just see him fly back. That would actually be kind of funny. You know, the new items in the game, they looked fun. I wish they were doing a little bit more.
Okay, well, give me some of the newer items that don't exist in this iteration.
So you got the Super Mushroom, which is going to make you grow real big, squish the competition, and do
We've seen
all
that before, though, right?
Yes, that is a comeback item. But then we also have a new item. You got the Frozen Fire Flower now. You're going to be able to freeze the competition a little bit.
Right.
Does the same exact thing as a Fire Flower, technically, I think.
All right, Mortal Kombat.
You know what? There you go. It's Sub-Zero. But yeah, and then you got a few more as we'll reference it as time goes on. But for the time being, you also got, because they changed the coin count, Logan, it's going to be 20 coins instead of 10.
Oh, come on.
So that is going to be a little bit ridiculous, but they have a coin shell where you're going to be able to throw it in front of you and collect a ton of coins to get your speed right back up.
That's cool.
But
So
we'll know eventually when the game comes out if it's going to be a huge difference from 10 to 20 coins in terms of speed.
well, right now, JJ Bros is going to be trying to make a huge difference as they were going to pop that shroom, and they got lucked out. That actually helped them out. Look at that, JJ Bros. You got a little bit of push from behind. You might want to send a Christmas card. Thank you to whomever did that for you. Currently in 4th place. With one more mushroom to their name, it could be 3rd place for them if they pop it in the right place.
We got a mushroom in hand. They're going to be able to get around that. Blue shell, but Yezi doesn't have anything to stop it. And Dragon Driftway having one of my favorite no-item shortcuts in the entire game. In the very start of the next lap, you'll hopefully be able to see Yezi do it. They're going to be able to grab that double item box. Got some shrooms over for Phantom. Gotta use this shortcut, sees the bomb right next to him, and they're gonna be able to take over 1st place with 2 mushrooms. Beautiful turn there, but now they're still duking it out. Sees the banana right in front of him. Oh! The green shell Sniperino gonna bring him back down to 5th.
Yeah, that green shell came out of nowhere, but it was directly focused at Phantom, and Phantom in 6th place with 3 green shells of their own right now. Let's see if they can make somebody else's day a little bit more dour as JJ Bros is sitting pretty with a couple bananas, a red shell on their way, and it has no home because he had those bananas as a defensive mechanism. Now we've got a piranha plant coming. The red shell hits, nowhere to go.
And now when red shell's gonna hit Yezi, but will the blue shell be able to land in time? And it does. Right before the line, the double whammy combo wombo combination is still, though, not going to be able to stop their run. Grabbing 2nd place, great finish as Mario Party King, once again, somehow against all odds, not playing the game for months, able to grab a 1st place finish in this one.
You know what? Mario Party is such a fun game. We should think about playing some Mario Party games with the audience in between races. I think that would be a great thing.
That would actually be so funny when I get the Switch 2, turn it around, and then we have to play it off the monitor, and then y'all can see what we do. That would be kind of silly, you know? I don't like that idea. I like that idea. Maybe
before I hear it in my ear, I just want to say that was Veli's idea. our director, by the way. I just wanted to put it out there as though it was mine, so I look cool.
When are we doing Jenga up here, though?
Oh, yo, let's grab some Jenga next week. I'll totally do that with you. At the end of each race, we pull.
If there's a blue shell, we got to pull one, right?
Yeah, blue shell. Yeah, blue shell will pull one. That's a good idea.
So there could be multiple blue shells. So we can do,
we can do it. Yeah, we're playing Jenga next week.
I didn't even think that far forward.
Multiple blue shells, or a blue shell, we'll pick one, and we'll go back and forth for all the blue shells. We'll see who is the Jenga king, who is the Jenga master, and who is going to have all of their hopes and dreams tumble to the ground and make a lot of noise.
Yeah, it scares us every single week. But what isn't scary is how beautiful Singapore Speedway looks. Bonnie's favorite track, actually. And it's just a gorgeous track. I enjoy it. It's kind of just, it's beautiful. I love the rooftop infinity pool. Beautiful stuff, but like the driving on it's a little bit weird. There's not many shortcuts. There's not a lot of coins. You got to do what you can and hit these, like you're seeing, counter hops, mini turbos, and work your way forward in that way. Yezi, though, holding strong in 1st.
Yeah, holding strong in 1st with that banana behind him. Phantom right now in 2nd place. They popped the air horn, and they're going to back that green shell and get passed up into 3rd place. And now they're going to get dropped all the way back into 7th. That's just bad luck. We say it's 70% skill, 30% luck. That was 30% bad luck right there as we check in on Zabgo in 9th place.
got the red shell. Let's see if they're going to check the back end, but they do not. But Jess throws it forward, uses those mushrooms from the other competitor to at least give them a little bit of a boost. Don't know how they survived the fire flowers of doom, but Kiro's here in third place. Has a little bit of defense, taking that turn. Very tight.
Very tight.
And now the blue shell is going to cause a little bit of disruption onto Yezi. Never mind.
Boom!
Got the air horn.
Nice.
And goes through the single item box, taking the green path to go fast. And they're going to be able to just hold on to it for the time being.
Yeah, you know, they've got that banana right there. Oh, man. Yes, out of nowhere, the shot comes. Lightning. Thor strikes once again. But yes, he's still in first place. For how much longer?
Only time will tell as we see Phantom here in third place. Pops the double shrooms, hits that ramp, trying to go through the Olympic rings, sees the beautiful waterfalls on the side, but you don't want to go into the waterfall, then you'll be sad. You'll be seeing the waters fall from their tear ducts as the green shell just bounces off the wall. The smart bounce doing what they do best is being smart. Another blue shell to Yezi, make it 2, as there's going to be Fireflower also bringing them all the way down to fourth place. The frustration, you're seeing it on their face. You don't want to be a part of that situation. Kiro pops the mushroom and is able to grab a
first place finish.
Gave me a little nervousness there.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a little bit something caught in your throat there for a hot second there.
I mean, a little bit psycho though, grabbing third place. Great work there, but you see the cutoff right now, 23 points for sixth place. That's what some of these competitors are aiming for. And what we're saying here, honestly, thank you, Kiro, for checking that back camera and giving us that very close call, because they kept missing those mini turbos, but still, they got first. And that's all that matters.
And Little Bit Psycho got third place. Little Bit Psycho really stepping up their game this week. You love to see that. Competitors that do the work come here each and every single week, and the way that they progress, we love to see that. You got to put in the time, like my good friend Fatality says, practice, practice, practice. Those are the 3 keys to success in the video game industry.
That is the successful route. Don't do what I do and ignore time trials.
Don't do that.
I just try to grind online, and it worked out a little bit, but I would be so much better if you actually do practice, 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 do the right thing, hit those time trials, learn how to be fast in these games, especially with Mario Kart World comes up. They have that same exact time trialing strategies, but even in Mario Kart World, you'll be able to rewind it and be able to keep on attempting these shortcuts a little bit easier than you can in this game. So it's going to be really nice, at least in that single player mode, attempting these no item shortcuts and getting yourself going. But we are going to another Rainbow Road. You know what we call this, Logan?
No, what do we call it?
Trainbow Road, because you're going to be seeing a very pretty train up above you, tossing down some coins.
There is definitely a train. Maybe we can rob that train and get a couple extra dollars in our pockets.
You need it on this track. I'm not even going to lie to you. It is very scarce in the coin management department, because drafts are the way you're going to make yourself into the world today on Trainbow Road. We got Phantom here in 7th place doing a hop and gets their item screen.
Yes, they did get their item screen. They are in 8th place as we see JJ Bros falling all the way back to 11th place, and we got to them. They were in 6th, and now they're currently in last place, 12th, making their way to 10th as Kiro is now in 3rd. They've got that red shell. Let's see if they decide to throw it or use it as a defense. There's that train you mentioned, by the way, looking so pretty.
I mean, this track is just overall gorgeous. I love the city below, all the details. And if you bring that city above to ground level, be like I talked about with the other track, it looks gorgeous. The attention to detail, they didn't have to be that detailed, but they were. Nintendo doing what they do best, making some good games, but Kiro making some good decisions here. Sees the triple mushrooms behind him, tosses forward. That green shell, Zabgo trying to get out of the middle of the road, but the green shell's gonna get backed, and they're gonna get item screened. Yezi in first once again. Gets hit by the blue shell, slows him down enough, and gets past at the line. That's gonna be Ankles breaking some in first.
Ankles getting it done. Kiro in 3rd place. Man, that was just by the hair of anything. Their chin, elbow, I don't know, wherever you got extra hair. Yeah, wow. That was literally come from behind within milliseconds. That was like an F1 finish, maybe even a Kentucky Derby finish. We might have to go to the replay to no, we don't actually. But that was so super close. I feel bad I feel bad for somebody on stage right now.
Yeah, you know, Yezi been the blue shell magnet of the night. One after another, after another, after another. They are tanking them and doing their best to trying to avoid them. And, you know, in Mario Kart world, going to be a little bit more opportunities to try and dodge those blue shells, I hope. They still have the mushroom dodge in the game, so you got something. And we also got something on that randomizer. Logan, you want to point that one out?
Oh, no. What do we got?
Yeah, you do. You know it. You love to see it.
Oh. Ribbon Road.
Yeah, exactly.
It's right there. Okay. Sorry. Whenever you ask me, I look too deep into it.
Piranha Plant Cove.
Oh, well, you know, that was disappointing.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Underwhelming.
Well, we get to ride an eel, so we got that going for us at the very least.
That's Dolphin Shoals.
Oh, Dolphin Shoals. Okay.
Hey, they're both underwater. They're both underwater.
Under the sea.
They also have an eel, but this one, you really, you know.
You don't get to ride the eel this time?
No, you get to, like, float in the water, though.
But what if I put a leash on it and domesticate it?
I mean, look at it. You think you're going to domesticate that bad boy?
Maybe he'll domesticate me. I don't know. All right, first place, Yezi. 12th place, Rocky Boy. What happened? I mean, right off to the start. Is this a backing track, would you say? Because I don't know.
You can grab some coins, and like you're seeing with all this off-road, there is a potential for you to come back, but there's also a thing called soft bagging, where you're not just going to commit to the bag. You just get hit out first box and say, hey, I'd rather grab some coins and grab some power items than deal with this, like you're seeing with the boomerang from Kiro. Got the mushroom, though. Here in 4th place, currently has that top 4 run. Race number 5, remember, you only got one more to go. And if you don't grab some good placements, you're going to run out of time real fast. Kiro going to be able to use one of those triple bananas to protect themselves from that red. Floats their way into the next section, but there's fire flowers under the water. Make it make sense. What is this, SpongeBob physics?
It is in Fuego right now. Kiro 5th place. Everybody's passing them up. They fall all the way back, but Yezi is in 1st place, and that blue shell has them, and it goes boom, said the dynamite. And they shook the room right now. Yezi's still in 1st place, though.
Grabs a beautiful double item box pull, though. We'll see how that's going to work out for him going down into these final few moments. Remember, we're on lap number 2. Phantom in 3rd place, going to be able to just drift. Go for the item box instead. Throws the red shell forward, but it gets stomped by the thwomp. And we're going to be seeing Phantom now hop their way, still in 3rd place, going into the 3rd lap.
That was a nice little hop, skip, and a jump with a no-item shortcut. They made that a shortcut for themselves, as Rocky Boy 34 is in 5th place. Hold on to that start for dear life. And they pop it just as they get the golden shroom. They're going to get squidded out, but that's okay. Yezi got squidded too, but he's got that green shell. Here comes another blue shell.
And there it goes. Honestly, Logan, we could have finished the game of Jenga by now.
We would be into our 2nd game right now.
Yeah, Yezi, unfortunately, just being the target of one blue after another, but that's also good news because they are in 1st place because of it. They're going to be able to hit these drifts, and they've been just racing so well recently.
Yeah.
Their lines, their confidence, the way they've been playing, you see it with these 1st place finishes. Rocky Boy gonna grab 3rd, and that's going to be Yezi in 1st. Rocky Boy in 3rd again. Zovgo in 2nd.
Yes.
Let's look at this. Let's look at this real fast.
Check it out.
6th place, 35, 33, 32, 27. It is a close call for that 6th place spot.
Yeah. Oh, I said points don't matter. At the end of the semis, they don't matter. But to get into 6th place or 5th, 4th, 3rd, or 1st, you do need the points. So yeah, points do somewhat matter still. As we check in on some replays.
Hey, we got a replay here. No, wait. It's just
we had a replay.
Oh, it's just the point totals. All right.
I like point totals.
Little recap point total styling on them. But we got double Ribbon Road now. A little bit of a special there. Sky High Sunday. We got some Neo Bowser City. We've got Wild Woods being the final track of this race. A classic, beautiful, wonderful. I love the aesthetic, and I hope that we get something like this in the next game as well. But great track.
I want to talk to you about that.
Yes.
They've had 8 years plus to develop this game.
Yes.
If they don't come out with tracks that are blowing your mind, oh, they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah,
they're going to be in trouble.
Especially with that $80 price tag. I'm just saying. So far, there's some tracks that look really cool.
I hear you get a free dozen eggs with it, though, so that's okay.
Hey, they've gone down in price. I was just at the grocery store. By the way, they went down $5 from the $20. So 15.
Do I get to give my chicken back now?
Hey, Zansport, $5 rotisserie still.
Fresh eggs.
They ain't going down. They ain't going down yet. Shout out to Zansport.
The chicken was cheaper than the eggs, so I bought the chicken. Rocky Boy buying the farm right now. now in 5th place. They've got that mushroom. And see, this is more of a water park than water park right there.
So much so. I don't know how they fumble the track like water parks so much when you have so
many things to work
with.
with.
Rocky Boy, though, trying to work with this singular banana in their hand, going around these corners, got those coins. We got Kiro in 3rd place, holding on to that mushroom, sees the red shell right in front of him. Got to remember, spacing is important. If you get right up onto that red shell, you're going to get dragged out. We got the bump to the slide, to the off, to the glider, as now still duking it out in this top 3 spot. Rocky Boy in 2nd, Stern 9, we haven't seen him in a minute here in 1st place, but this is what they grew up on. This is what they know, as they're going to be able to grab that double item box.
Yeah, and they're going to hit that section going very, very fast. You can see 2nd place behind him utilizing that back camera as Mario Party King drops a red shell down and hits that shortcut. Still in 3rd place, but gaining on 2nd.
Going to allow those triple greens to go right beside them. Great awareness of what's around them to be able to say, hey, I'd rather just lose a spot than lose 3. Almost gets backed by those triple greens, goes for the double item box, and that's an ideal loadout going into this final section. Let's see how they utilize it. Fireflower on the way, hops to the right side, but Yezi gets hit by one of the final Fireflowers going across the waterfall. Got the red shell, avoids it, and the green lands on top of it, but Sernai fighting for their life. They need a good spot, they need a good end, and they're going to be able to get hit by the blue, and they're going to get hit by the red!
2 times a charm! Oh, Phantom in 1st place! Oh my gosh! You cannot call it any closer than that, although we did see it closer earlier. But dude, a blue shell, then a red shell. Why not just throw another green shell out there and we can have all the shells?
And look at that disruption there. Pod number 5 going to be the one to take that 6th place spot and move forward into grand finals. An ending of all time. Sir 9 coming back, having the 1st place run on Wild Woods, which is something that he knows like the back of his hand, and then it all fell apart.
It did all fall apart. As I am looking on my phone, and if you're wondering what I'm looking for,
pictures of me.
No, you know what?
Yes.
Recently, Aerialapostle.
Oh.
It's their last race after being here since race 101. They've been here for a very long time, and this isn't for me to read. This is for you to read.
Oh.
I think we owe it to them to read this. It's a very moving letter that they sent to Saturday Night Speedway and all of the competitors. Here you go, my friend.
We'll wait a moment for these announcements to go forward, and then we'll go right through it. And this is Aerialapostle's last Speedway, so if you do see them, they're right on the bottom floor. Just say hello and goodbye, and really to a wonderful person from the bottom of my heart. I love them. They've just been a huge supporter of Speedway ever since Speedway 101, but let's go through this. Saturday Night Speedway was one of my very first experiences after moving to Las Vegas. And SNS 100 happened just 2 days after I arrived, and I got to witness that spectacle before starting my competitive Mario Kart journey at SNS 101. 4 years later, I still haven't won, but I'll never forget that night when I was just 1 point from winning. Thanks again for that backed green, Bobby. Unfortunately, Bobby's not here today, but relatable, Ariel. Relatable. At the start, I just wanted to make money playing my favorite game, but once I got to the point where I was making money more consistently, I opted to give some more meaning to the money I was earning. In 2022, I began switching Yoshi colors each month to align with different cancer awareness causes, raising money for the American Cancer Society. From 2023 onward, I've mostly raised as Blue Yoshi for my fundraising efforts for the Alzheimer's Association. Not all of my character choices have been tied to the causes I support. Some of those choices were more personal. In October, I began using Baby Peach in qualifiers to honor and remember what Cass and I lost. That's also why I've been playing as Pink Yoshi more recently. I always aim to be a strong racer and a respectful competitor, but more than anything, what made Saturday night special was the symbolism I could express through my gameplay. And I wanted to share some of the meaning behind that before I left. Thank you for all the memories over the years. SNS gave me the confidence to launch my Twitch channel and travel for lands. Through this community, I've connected with amazing groups like Storm Rush Gaming, PlayX, and Channel 3. Who would have thought this goofy racing game would lead to so many meaningful friendships? GG's. I'm sure we'll visit later for Mario Kart World.
HyperX Arena, it's Aerialapostle's last night. Let's make some noise for Aerialapostle!
Yeah! A beautiful human being has raised so much money for, like you heard, various cancer researches, Alzheimer's Association, so much that they've done just in this one tournament alone. It's going to be a very sad week next week when we don't get to read off their name being here.
Yeah, always a staple here in the community at the HyperX Arena. We're sad to see you go, but you're going to go on to bigger and better things, and it'll be that much more exciting when you come back to visit.
It will be, and we'll be counting down the days when you're able to come back out, compete with us again. There he is, the one, the only, and he's super excited also for Mario Kart World, being able to play that purple Yoshi actually in the game now. So I just hope for the best for you, Aerialapostle. Truly a wonderful, kind human being. Won't forget the memories we've made here today, racing with you and doing what we love to do, play some Mario Kart.
Yeah, it's Mario Kart. Everybody loves Mario Kart, and everybody thinks they're good at it. But guess what? Some are better than others.
That's the way the roller tires roll, as we're going to be able to see who grabbed the first 6 spots of Grand Finals.
We've got Yezi in first place with 64 points. Rocky Boy 34 in second with 56. Ankles in third with 54. Phantom in fourth with 50. Zavgo in fifth with 49. Kiro rounding out that top 6 with 47. And on the back end, Sir 9, number 7.
That first place would have catapulted them. Oh, that's brutal.
Followed by number 8, Mario Party King with 36 points. And JJ Bros in 9th with 30. Little Bit Psycho in 10th place with 29. Grilled Cheese 3D with 28 points in 11. And Rocket Boy in 12th place with 8 points.
Rocket Boy.
Yeah, very close. We're very close.
Very close together. And another competitor who has been with us since the very beginning, was a part of one of the first 6v6 competitive teams in Mario Kart. One of the first people that welcomed me into the Pyro Hackers organization, which was the 6v6 team, is in the chat right now. Nightcrawler, who just left not too long ago to go and do bigger and better things. They will be there for MomoCon, but for the time being, they said their goodbye last week to this game and to all of us. But all of us to you, Knight, you're a goated human being. Truly a talent, to say the least.
Well, I'm sure you'll have fun at MomoCon, and if they're competing, well, good luck to you.
Nah, they running it, baby.
Oh, they running it? Well, you know what? Next time, call me.
I didn't even get put on the list, buddy. Hey, what can I say? You know, I thought I did things right, but no.
Nah, they're holding it back because you hang out with me.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, I blame me.
It all went down ever since I got in this room with you, Logan.
All right, well, we've got our racers on deck. Let's see who we got going, Pidgey.
Let's see it. Aerialapostle, Mega J Keezy, Emery, Vonnie, Jaguars, Zol, Sloppy Gunner, Clary, Elevid, Mr. Scooty, Little Home Dog, and Legendary Hero Reborn. If you heard your name, you better have been up to that hype tunnel, and you better hype yourself up in the tunnel to get ready and grab top 6 to move forward to the next round.
Yeah, we're almost to the grand finals. We've got 6 more races, and then we will know who will be our top 12 moving on to the grand finals and getting a little bit of that money.
And that's what we're all here to do. $700 on the line.
I think I pulled a muscle. Just joking. Keep going.
Yeah, right. Pulling a muscle, pulling something you don't have.
Oh, you're so funny. Yeah. I'm going to kick you in the kneecaps.
Like you can lift your leg that high, buddy.
All right, fair enough.
But we are going to get ready for the next 6 races. Remember, picking tracks. Whoever gets first, bans a track for grand finals. That means there's only 94 tracks to pick from.
Right.
So being able to grab that helps you out a little bit more towards the final end of this event. But like I said, $200 ain't nothing to scoff at, and that's what these competitors are aiming for, especially to help you afford that new Switch 2. I saw how much money I have left on that order. It's gonna be a long couple months of eating some ramen.
He says that each and every single week, but then he goes to Level Up, and he spends all of his allowance at Level Up. Literally spent all of his allowance.
Yeah, I bought, honestly, I was shocked. I was able to fit all of those prints into my room somehow.
Well, what's crazy about that is it took him 30 lawns he had to mow to be able to buy all those prints. You know? And how...
Okay, it's dog walks, buddy. Get it right.
Hey, I'm sorry
Put some
about
respect on the career path. I'm joking. It's not. It was.
He shovels driveways.
What am I shoveling in Vegas, driveways-wise?
You're just shoveling rocks, bro. Just moving rocks from one place to the other. Kick rocks, baby. Kick rocks.
Oh, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do to afford the things you love, especially when it's level up and it's that much more expensive. Yeah, that event is not cheap, but it was worth it. Did you enjoy your time at Level Up, Logan?
I did enjoy my time at Level Up. Level Up's a lot of fun. The cosplay is ridiculous. I got to meet Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh, yeah?
If you're not familiar with them, all right. He's in Star Wars, he's Breaking Bad, but really, he goes back, and this is why we connected, is he was in Do the Right Thing with Spike Lee back in the day. That was one of his first movies, and I brought that up to him. I was like, yo, everybody's talking about all the stuff you've been doing now. I go, does anybody ever bring up Do the Right Thing? And he was like, it was like he wanted to talk about that. Like he's like, because everybody's asking him about Star Wars, Breaking Bad, all this stuff, and I'm like, what was it like being on that set? And he was like, oh, let me talk to you for a second, bro.
And you better have talked for more than a second with how much a penny, $1 a minute it is.
He wanted $40 for a picture, though, so I made him give me $40 for the picture of us. We look great in it, but you know what? I need a little bit of extra cash, so hey, thanks, Giancarlo.
He's got it. I wouldn't, you know what? A little donation here and there never hurt anyone.
Hey, by the way, you know what they say? They're saying that Breaking Bad is the prequel to Malcolm in the Middle. How do you feel about them apples?
Terrible apples.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. That's crazy. Crazy talk.
Crazy talk indeed.
And Malcolm is a NASCAR driver now.
Yeah, and they're rebooting that series as well, which is kind of crazy. They're rebooting Malcolm in the Middle. They recast Stewie in that show.
Yeah, because he's a college graduate now. He completely got out of acting. Acting completely, and he's like, no, I don't want to go back. I'm living a very happy life. I'm good. Y'all go do your thing over there. Have fun with it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, Level Up, if you haven't been there, we also did our Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament ran by Mega J. Keezy.
It was.
We did see Aerialapostle being able to grab a top 3 finish there. Bobby finishing consistently. Batter Cookie also grabbing a very nice little bit of chunk of change from that tournament as well. Finishing off, it was only top 3 payouts for that tournament, so it was very cutthroat. I was able to finish at least in 9th place for my final outing for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I was okay with it, especially like the first day. I was like just straight vibing. Knight knows it that I just threw. I threw on that first day. What is it talking about? What am I lying about? Yes, that's what I'm saying. I was throwing. He's literally proving my point.
He's literally yelling at him.
And I still got 9th place. You know what? Hey, this man's just angry his controller got disconnected and he can't buy batteries.
Ooh. Them's fighting words.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, normally I'd give you a bunch of guff like my Nana said for finishing 9th, but actually, you know what? Good job.
Hey, you know what? I grinded the game for a little bit, for like a week, did some mogies, but we've seen these competitors grind it themselves. They're actually the ones competing. I'm up here yapping, but they are on the streets and they're throwing it all down in the HyperX hype tunnel. Let's see these beautiful faces for semifinals number 2.
It's the Hype Tunnel at the HyperX Arena, and we are about to throw down for semifinal number 2. 6 races left to find out who's going to the grand finals and making a little bit of that money.
That's what we're here for.
Let's get some
we're
fun.
Here for. Then we're gonna see Bonnie looking all seriously.
Yeah, why is he so serious? Why so serious, bro?
Why so serious?
All right, everybody getting down there. Everybody trying to find their seats. Is it assigned seating? How does that work?
You know what? It is assigned seating. You just see the way they come down the hype tunnel. That's where they're getting their seats going.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
If you don't know where you're going, we got the TOs on stage to make sure that you get put in the right spot, in the right place, because that's going to determine if you get the right scores. Because if you're in pod number 6, but your name's on pod number 7, guess what? You're getting pod number 7 score.
That's just the way it works out.
Yeah. No, we'll fix it if it does happen. But just make sure you're in the right spot. We got the TOs there to help y'all out on stage. But semifinals number 2, Logan, what you looking at? Who you got an eye on for this one?
You already know. You already know. Go ahead, answer your own question.
You got me.
Answer your own question.
You know what? Emery winning, huh? Yeah, you know what?
I wasn't wrong last week, bro.
Yeah, well, you were about to be.
But I wasn't.
Decided to throw the whole
last second win by Emery. You call it what you like, but guess what? I was right.
I'm calling it. It's a MacGuffin. I'm calling it. A MacGuffin. You know what? A broken clock is right 2 times a day. So that was you, Logan.
And you know what?
Broken and only right.
Yeah, you know what's funny about that is you were wrong and I was right. Deal with it. Oh, maybe twice a day? Well, that was only once, and that's all I needed to be better than him.
Was it only once?
Yeah, well, that day it was.
Yeah, okay, that's fair, that's fair.
Yeah.
You know what? Race me, Logan, when is it gonna happen?
I
That's
gave
what
you a
I want to
present.
know. Yeah, and my present to you is going to be beating you in Margaret at Deluxe.
You know what?
Come on!
And then you woke up from that nightmare.
That would be a thing that haunts me to the end of my days.
If I beat you
in a
1v1,
race, if you beat me in a single
you'll
race,
never hear the end of it, just so you know.
It won't happen. That's all I'm saying. You would have to break my controller, make me play blindfolded, and throw me off the stage to beat me, Logan. That's all I'm saying.
I bet you I could beat you with one hand tied behind my back.
Yeah, you probably got some hacks on your controller, don't you, buddy? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I wish I was smart enough to be able to do that, but I'm old, man. I can't figure that stuff out. I would have to have Ryan from engineering come to my house to help me figure that out.
Hey, he'd be able to do it. If anyone could, he could.
Yeah, well, he would.
He would engineer something up. But what we are going to be seeing, these competitors getting their controllers connected and trying to just get their mentality reset. A little bit of an iced out.
We iced the kicker on this one.
You know what? From those last 6 races. So now let's see if they're going to be able to get right back into the driver's seat and do what they've been prepared to do and win.
Did you just see that pizza that was behind us?
What? Where?
Oh my God.
Where? Why?
It looks so good.
There was a pizza?
Yeah, we need to get some food. Look, if you're at the HyperX Arena, talk to Mike about getting a beverage for yourself. There's some great stuff down there, but the food is excellent as well. If you're saying to yourself, I got to get down there, well, come on down, have some fun, get some food, bring the family, and enjoy the HyperX Arena. It's unlike any place in the entire world. This is the center for esports in Vegas and in the United States as well.
It is. It's so much fun just to be a part and on stage of one of the biggest esports stages or sports stages in the world. It is so much fun to be a part of history of so many different competitors playing here. We've got the banner when you walk in where you can see all of these different content creators coming down, running their own tournaments, and making it all happen.
I got a problem with that banner. You know why? Why? Guess. Guess why I have a problem with that banner.
I'm on it.
And I am not. I'm just saying, this beautiful mustache needs to be on that banner right next to Ninja, like tickling his armpit or something.
Well, let's shave off the mustache and we'll just put it right onto Ninja.
I shaved off the mustache once.
Yeah, now we have to, you said the mustache has to be on it. You didn't say you had to be on it.
Look at that side-eyed look from Pitching. that is the most side-eyed look ever, bro.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, bro.
I was looking a little...
That's the way your cat looks at you when it's pissed off.
No,
all right.
It's my friend's cat, by the way. I don't own a cat.
Don't have any friends.
Yeah, you know what? I do have friends. Don't you see him right here? And right here, I just bought King DDD today. He's my new friend.
Oh, he's got new friends. And there I am, looking so fresh and so clean. Yeah, let's get. Yeah, look at that. Oh, don't go too close. No. Yeah, stay right there. Back up. Back up a little bit. All right, there we go. Now we're good. We got Ziki Cat. Haven't seen them in a hot second.
I know, they were racing so well,
They were.
They're prioritizing school. Good thing to do, by the way. If you are, prioritize school first and then come here on the weekends and enjoy yourself. But honestly, Ziki Cat really was on the roll to win a Speedway,
yes.
But then they just all of a sudden said, hey, I'm got school to do.
Yeah, well, school's important. You gotta get some grades so that you can be better at
and get the Krispy
everything
Kreme
else.
donuts, right?
How about Krispy Kreme donuts?
That's the whole reason, right? That's why you go to school, to get the
Krispy
A's
Kreme?
for the Krispy.
They give you Krispy Kreme for getting A's now?
Yeah.
I would have done so much better in school.
Would you?
No.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have.
No, it was one of the things I always look forward to.
I would have actually gone to class in college if they would have given me Krispy Kremes, though.
Oh,
I'm not going to lie.
Though, I mean, with how much we pay in tuition, why isn't there food in every single class? Like,
it should be catered.
Style.
Yeah.
True. I'm not even joking.
Where's craft services when I go to accounting class? I need it.
I need it too. Yeah, I don't know why. I've never thought about that once. I'm like, why do we have to like leave campus, grab food, come back, and then you're not even able to eat it in class? Like, set the food out. Hey, give us some food. Give us the nourishment we need to learn what we need to do.
Yeah, like sushi. I feel like that would be brain food. It's not that expensive. Don't worry about it. They've got all-you-can-eat sushi everywhere you look down here.
Yeah,
so it can't be that big of a deal.
Some of them got happy hours, by the way, for $22.
Hey, what are you doing on Monday?
Yeah, you know what? Getting sushi, apparently.
Yeah, we are.
But we are getting ready for semifinals number 2.
Let's go.
Everyone's got their controls connected. They're getting their map picked, and we are in it right here, right now. Let's bring it down the line. Neo Bowser City, some Daisy Cruiser, some Sherbet Land, Royal Raceway, Music Park, Cheese Land, Bangkok Rush.
Let's
we
go
got
music.
Squeaky Clean Sprint. We got DK Mountain. We got Random, and we got.
Bobby's not here, and we got a random. Who's doing that?
I was waiting for the last bit.
Yeah, but
Royal Raceway again. There we go.
I know that silence
random.
is making me crazy.
Oh, down the line we go. Oh, the last pod picking random.
Can I get a shot of the stage? Because Bob's looking so fresh and so clean. I crossed his legs today because he was having some issues, but Bob's looking good on our stage over there.
You know, it's even looking even better. Some Daisy
There he
Cruiser.
is. There's Bob. I'm going to steal his shoes because those are nice.
Hey.
He's going to be barefoot before the end of the night. I'm just saying.
Hey, whatever you need to do to get yourself into the Uber tonight.
Well, I checked the size. They're going to fit. So when we come back next
you
week.
You already tried them on before the show
Yeah,
started.
well, you know, I had bowling socks on. We're good. All right, let's take a cruise, baby, and let's try not to fall off the edge. Number 12 right now, it's LHR, a.k.a. Legend, and I hope you're not lactose intolerant because this will involve Dairy Hero Reborn.
And that is the competitor, I do believe, that picked Random.
Oh,
so,
come on.
You know what? They got to do a little bit of work here today on Daisy Cruiser through the Titanic, and they're going to be seeing little home dog going around these corners, going into the longer route, going underwater. Got the star in hand, going to be able to pop that item, and you should have gone a little bit wide.
A little wider,
those
right?
Coins. There was 3 coins on the wide route. No reason to try and take that tighter line at all at this point going into the second lap.
Yeah, Mr. Scooty in 11th place, and they've only got 5 coins. And what are they? Just hitting all the bumps and grinds over there. Still in 11th place. They throw that green. It may have found a home before we switched over to Clary. Clary in 7th place with a banana. 2 stars coming up from behind, though. Watch out.
Let's see what they can do. Back in the banana for defense. Always want to check that back camera first, but cannot check the front camera or see the green shell bouncing, going 2,000 miles per hour. Just going to slap it right up, bonk up on the nose. But now Emery trying to not get bumped up the nose as they're going to be able to bump and go right around that Goomba. They're currently on this cruiser. Had the star in 3rd. Didn't pop it in time before the lightning struck.
Yeah, use it or lose it as we get a little squidded out. Emery back into 3rd place with 3 shrooms. Pops 1, pops 2. I'm assuming she's going to pop 3 right around here. Bullet Bill coming up from behind. Watch out, Vonnie. Vonnie in 4th place right now with 1 more mushroom to their name, and they pop it. Pulling out that red shell as Aerialapostle gets another 1st place finish. Emery in 2nd and Vonnie in 3rd.
Beautiful top 3 finish from these competitors. I can only assume that Bonnie on the Daisy picked the Daisy Cruiser so that they could see the Daisy one more time because they got the Daisy on their shirt. So, good thing that they got that top 3 finish.
That's a lot of daisies in there.
Yeah.
Are you just pushing up the daisies? Tip Mike very well.
Please.
Okay.
He's got to hear us every single week.
He's going to be here all week, just suffering, just going, oh man, I can't believe I know these people.
I can't believe it either.
Yeah, he won't admit that we're friends. Right now he's going, I don't know those guys.
No.
All right, here we go.
Oh, a little bit of Mario Circuit action.
Yeah,
a little bit of Neo Bowser. Cloud Top Snooze. We love that.
Yeah, we do.
Snooze Top Cruise. We got a little bit of Sunset Wilds, Music Park. Very nice course selection in my opinion.
I do.
Oh, we got a little New York Minute as well.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hot minute.
I actually do enjoy New York Minute. The little bit of a parking garage situation on that 3rd lap is very tough to deal with, but we are going to not so water park.
Yeah, not so water park once again. Hopefully the kids paid attention the first time around and they learned something. And
I've learned that it's a front runner, right?
It is a front runner.
And you can't fall to the back, right?
No, don't do that.
And you got to grab those coins, right?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it, and you'll find yourself in a pretty good spot. Remember, top 6 is what you're aiming for. Mega J Keezy, though, is going to start us out in 7th. Let's see what they're able to do. What they're able to do is get item screen, though.
Yeah, they did get item screen, but they're in 4th place. They got that going for them as they go under the sea with a mushroom. Falling back into 5th. Let's see. Oh, we're in with Zool right now in 5th. Sorry about that. He's got a mushroom. He's going to attack it. he's using those roller tires to their benefit. That's what we talk about when we say the roller tires, and that's the best place to pop that mushroom. That's a shortcut right there as Sloppy Gunner takes the same way.
Sloppy Gunner got those triple shrooms going around. Doesn't have a lot of coins though, only 3. Gets those mushrooms ghosted away. Now here in 8th place, gonna be able to go for the item box. What are they gonna be able to grab? Bonnie duking it out back in the boomerang, but they're gonna get a boomerang spread right back to them as they are still surviving it out here in 6th place. But that green shell almost sideswiping them, breaking their nose. But now in 8th, they are trying to salvage something with 0 coins. Triple reds right in front of them.
Yeah, Vonnie's got that serious look on their face because they keep falling back as Mega Jake pops that star, hits the double item box into 5th place, goes wide. Everybody's doing it to the right over here. That's what all the cool kids are doing in school, and we get to the last lap of race number 2 in semifinal number 2.
Aerialapostle's in 1st place, gonna get readied, and blue shelled. The double whammy combination, Taco Bell Pizza Hut combination. Aerialapostle though is gonna need more than grub to get themselves energized, to get themselves back into this race. Here in 3rd place, got the coin and a little bit of spiciness. Let's see if the snipes will land.
Yes, it's going to get hot in her because the spice is turned up right now. Emery, 1st place, called it. Let's see it. Oh, Emery, thank you for making me look good up here. Jaguar is in 2nd place, and Aerialapostle not doing bad, finishing with a top 3 finish.
Especially after getting redded and blued, being able to keep that podium going, that's what you want to see. And right now, keeping down the line, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, all across the board going into that 2nd race. But now, we're into the 3rd one, and this is where the point totals start to kind of crumble and start to get a little bit different.
Only 6 races in the semis as opposed to the 8 races that we will have in the grand finals. But you get to turn up the heat, and you can feel it get hot around the collar as we get into the depths of semifinal number 2, because now the competitors realize, hold on a second, hold on, wait a minute.
1 minute. 59, 58,
I gotta
57?
I gotta start taking this seriously. I gotta finish in 1 through 6.
My God.
Yeah, what are you seeing? Oh, I see it.
Some chatter from the stage.
Yeah, are they? They're doing that on purpose, right?
And there's a collusion.
No one likes you. No one likes you.
No way that this collusion was not all planned. You can see the smiles, the chuckles. They're all trying to make it happen. Just know, One Piece is overrated, by the way. I'll say it right here, right now. Put that Roronoa Zoro shirt away, because every single other anime character would solo them. As we get going on the baby park.
It's all right turns, kids. And if you're not hop, skipping, and jumping over the grass, you're not doing a good job. This is 7 laps around the racetrack on the right side.
So happy.
I'm super stoked about this.
You are sounding really happy right now. Calm it down. This is just such a high skill track.
I don't mean to be so excited, but this is an exciting track right now. Everybody taking right turns. I guarantee you that they won't go left. Try it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. I even triple dog dare you. Take a left right here.
No,
go ahead, Bonnie.
They're not. You know what? And I think taking the right turn is a little bit difficult, Logan. That's all I'm saying. Emery's here in 1st place, though. Going to be able to have that air horn in hand. Going to be able to hop, skip, and jump. That's the way to do it. We've said it before. Blue shell on the way, but has the air horn for it. Pops it early, but has that green shell right after. Red shell on the way. Got that 6th lap coming up and already hop, skipping around that grass section, just like we talked about. That is exactly how you make a little bit of a lead happen from 2nd place, which is going to be Bonnie. Gets a little bit caught on the off-road, but it doesn't even matter. Look at the lead that they have. Nothing's going to be able to stop them here today. Emery grabs 1st place on the babyest of all parks.
Can't stop, won't stop. You can't stop Emery. Zool coming in 3rd place and Elevid in 2nd place. Look, I hate that track, and if you want to know why, it's because it's boring. It's like watching NASCAR. It's just all right turns.
Womp, womp, womp. That's all it was.
All right, I hope you're proud of yourselves. I hope you're proud of yourselves. The stage likes to troll us from time to time. And Bobby's not here, so somebody had to pick it up.
I'm just saying.
And there's a ringleader down there. One of them decided that and then spread it to everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying.
And I didn't see any of those ringleaders up in those top spots is all I'm saying. It didn't work out. But we do have some Rock Mountain Enjoyers Unite, Cheeseland, Sherbet, Excite Bike, Waluigi Stadium. If you get Waluigi Stadium, though, it's going to be a tough battle, DK.
Snooze.
And we're going to be seeing The randomizer go and go and go. The next track gonna be Waluigi Stadium. I feel like it's actually a very popular track to get picked by the randomizer.
It is a popular track from the randomizer.
Yeah,
we see it a lot.
Yeah, just like can't dodge TM, can't dodge Waluigi Stadium. But for this next race, let's see who's gonna be able to handle the muddy slip and slide that this track is. If you're not time trialing this one, you're gonna fall behind because it's just really awkward until you learn it, and then it's a very fun track.
It's a very moist track. There's a word that no one likes. It's slippery, it's slidey, and everybody's going to go to the left here at the end of the track. Oh, somebody just hit the wall. Little Home Dog in 10th place right now, slipping and sliding on their own right there.
Here in 10th place, gonna go the wide route. You can take that no item shortcut through the mud, which is gonna be a substantially quicker than going around that whole entire section. Mr. Scooty here in 4th place, got the mushroom, and they're gonna be able to boost that and take these next few turns. Grab that super mini turbo, jumps right over that boomerang, grabs a double item box. Let's see what they got.
Yeah. As we check in on Aerialapostle in 3rd place right now. Look at what's happening. All heck just broke loose.
And they're going to get hit by the boomerang, and Lakitu says, hey, you're not supposed to go down there. That's private property. As now the ghost pops out, grabs those triple greens, and they're going to be able to hop and throw.
Oh, that green's going to come back to haunt them.
Oh, it is. Triple reds. Double triple reds in front of Ariel coming out of the ghost. Rest in peace them, and Emery just dominating so far. But that blue shell going to cause that lead to get shrunk almost in half until we just saw the mini map now, and they're going to be able to lead the pack. Still pops the air horn, last possible second, but there's 2 reds instead of 1. Buy 2, get 1 free.
And you know what? You got to manage those reds. Don't spam the reds. You got 1 at a time, because it doesn't help you anymore to throw 2 at a time. Sometimes they actually block each other out, so don't do that.
No, remember to space them out, especially when you know there's an item box coming up. You're able to chain into potentially another one, but Emery getting hit by another red and then a blue shell, but they're able to dodge that one, but cannot dodge the second red. How many are those, Logan? That was 5 reds going onto the side of Emery.
I don't know. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a red shell, but apparently that's not the case.
Oh, they do have the new item, the Hammer Bros item.
Yeah, there we go. Almost a wrench.
I mean, let's go. Some lines with it.
And they are making a dodgeball too, by the way.
Oh, talking about dodgeball. Aerialapostle jumping around all the way across. The triple greens not taking them out.
Jump up and get down as Jackie Juarez gets 1st place right there. That was insane as Emery coming in 2nd and Aerialapostle in 3rd place. Good finish by all of them right there. But that was crazy. How did they get around all of those greens?
No, that was literally like, I say Matrix all the time, but that was and then I actually don't know how he survived that.
I don't know either.
I don't think he knows either.
No, that's like, I made it.
That was actually insane finish there for Aerialapostle to not get just wrecked at the final moment. So great work for them going into the next race. They're looking pretty secure for grand finals, but we got some Super Bill. Let's go, baby. 2 of them. That's what we're talking about. Some taste, flavor, some Gordon Ramsay type beat in this lobby right now. I love it.
Yeah, we're not gonna get an idiot burger here, are we? Idiot sandwich, sorry. Same difference.
Okay, I still like Rock Mountain, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
okay?
it's all right.
I enjoy it. No, I enjoy like being able to just have that huge glider section. It's adorable. There's like no items really. You're just like gliding with your friends, and it's cute. I enjoy this track.
Yeah, no, so do we still have gliders, or have they turned them into rocket ships in the new game?
No, the gliders are gone. What they've done now, change them for airplanes. So now it's a little bit like that. He who shall not be named Donkey Kong racing, and you're kind of flying in an airplane.
All right, well, somebody flies off the side of the map really early as Elevate is in 9th place. As the bats come out of the tunnel, one of those is probably going to haunt Batman, and here we are, Elevate in 8th place, using those shrooms. Now, do you take the air hops over here?
Oh, yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Most definitely. And then also being able to, if you have mushrooms, glide yourself into this off-road, and then you just take over 1st place. But you're going to be seeing Zol throwing out their only defense and misses the item box because they got hit by a red shell, which tilted the front of their cart downwards. But Clary here in third. Haven't seen a lot from them, but you know what? They know the meta. They know what they want to do. Let's see if they're able to clutch up right here, right now with 2 races left to go.
Yeah, there's still time for them. If they can make a couple top 3 finishes here, you can definitely catapult yourself into the finals. As we see Clary in 4th place right now, got that red shell behind them, makes up with a little bit of drifting into 3rd place, but it is so close right now. Dodge that banana,
Whoa.
hit the air. Mr. Scooty is up in the air, waving their hands like they just don't care. They got shocked. Oh, man, that is disheartening, as Jackie Juarez is disheartened as well with a blue shell finding its home.
And you're seeing a lot of the pack just so close together on this track. Let's see who's going to be able to take it all here today on the race number 5. Remember, there's not much time left for these competitors. Mega Jakeezy has no coins in their pocket. That just means they own a little bit of cash and money to Lakitu eventually, as we see Slappy Gunner here in 4th place. Got the mushroom, hops off the pipe, and now grabs that item box. Red shell in front of him, though. Got to slow it down.
Yep.
Great awareness. Spaces themselves out.
Yeah, you know what? You get so scared by those red shells in front of you, you know, and for good cause, too. I mean, they will end your day really early as Sloppy Gunner's going to go all Crocodile Dundee Australian and get blued out in the air.
Takes another person with them, though. Throws the boomerang and lands, but then they get hit by a green shell. Gonna be able to toss that boomerang forward. Goes for the double item box. Jackie Juarez pops the mushroom through the shortcut. Grabs an item, and it's looking like it's only their race to lose. Going off to the side, hitting these boost panels, and now they're gonna be here in 1st place and grab a 1st place finish.
Jackie Juarez with that 1st place finish. Coming in 2nd place, we've got Emery. And in 3rd place, pod number 9, Elevate.
Doing great job and going into this final race. 34, 33, 31, 30. Going down the line,
that's
all
close.
scraping by to get 6th place and to get in the money.
Yeah, let's get in the money. We are down to the nitty grit. It is now or never, competitors. If you want to be here for the grand finals, you need to show up right now and get it done. And by the way, Emery staying in the top 3.
And also, if you didn't realize on that mini map, Emery was all the way in the back by the time they were all at the glider section, going into that literally final item box. She was all the way in the back, but was able to item smuggle all the way up, make it all happen, hit those clean lines, as we are going to be seeing the most hated track by a lot of these competitors, especially myself. Toad's Turnpike, the figure 8 track of doom. Nothing you want to be a part of, especially when your money is on the line. Final race of semifinals number 2.
Here we go, final race. It's now or never, Mega Jakeezy, as they are going to get off to a good start, hopefully. Let's find out. Yes, they get the boost. And here we go. It's a figure 8, everybody. It's just a figure 8.
You can look at this mini-map and not be scared.
Yeah, you can. Don't be scared. It's okay.
But Mega Jakeezy bumping the side of the road. Gonna have to get their insurance out after that one. He'll make sure that they're not drinking and driving, as we see Sloppy Gunner here in 4th place. Got the mushroom, almost gets bumped into the side of the bus. And that would have been a not nice thing to have to pay out.
Getting Sloppy Gunner just getting item screened every which way they look right now.
yeah, unfortunate situation, especially when you only have those 3 coins. Go wide, try to get yourself up to 10, do what you can. The boomerang's getting tossed up by Zone, the green's getting tossed back.
Out of Nowheresville that came.
Also, the shock coming out of Nowheresville. Aerialapostle saving a clip, wondering what happened in that moment previously, as they're going to be here in 3rd place, taking these drifts, going forward, and now going to be in a pretty good spot. Let's see what they can do, as we got Emery right there in 1st place, leading the pack.
Yeah, the leader of the pack right now, and Aerialapostle not too far behind, though, and they've got this mushroom. Let's see where they decide to use it. And no one goes over the jumps in the cars. I know you always say it slows you down. I know, but
the glider is significantly slower.
It looks cool though.
It does. Also, being able to like glide over the other ramp section, I think, or like like a street section, is really cool in my opinion. But really, where are these cars going? They're trapped in purgatory.
And I don't see anybody taking the sidewall, by the way, as Emery is in 1st place, but that blue shell is coming, and it is full of doom.
Yes, it is, and that's going to bring Emery down to 2nd place. Has no defense, is very vulnerable in this spot. but the only thing they're worried about is those triple mushrooms right behind her. Bomb gets back, 2-for-1 special, air horn right in front of her. Gonna be able to back their item. Mega Jacuzzi is able to bring it back, and will this secure them a spot is the question, and it
does.
Beautiful first place finish there. Aerialapostle in second, keeping it consistent. Emery in third.
And you know what? Is that what happened last match? Is it what Yogi Berra said? Is deja vu all over again? Well, that will bring us to the end of semifinals number 2. And my prediction and production's prediction were right. As our lovely new director Veli likes to say, I am an oracle.
Tiebreaker time!
Oh, all right, really?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
what was the oracle part about?
Well, because I'm always right. So are we gonna see Baby Park? Oh, I see what you did there. You're so smart. Are we gonna see Baby Park again? Just so you know at home, our tiebreaker map is Baby Park.
Yes, it is. Baby Park, 200cc. You gotta hop over the grass. If you're not hopping over the grass, you are getting left behind. Seen it time and time again, where they don't trust us. They say, no, grass bad. No, grass good. You just saw it on win 50. Now you're going significantly faster on 200, and you'll be able to hop, skip, and jump right over that grass section and make it all happen and take your trophy home. You're able to make it through, but we do have a tiebreaker. With who, though, is the question.
Well, you know, who is on second base, by the way?
Who is on second base?
No, what is on...
I thought it was Boo on
I was going to work into that, but you know what? Let's not do that right now.
Yeah, no, that's a tough joke to make happen.
It's a tough joke to make happen, and also no one gets it anymore.
No, I had to look it up for actually acting
Yeah, because I've done it
purposes.
before.
Yeah, well, not from you. I've looked it up before you. Yes, I have. You know what? I've seen it before you. Yeah, this man just thinks I've learned everything from him, don't you?
No, yeah, well, that's because I'm awesome.
Oh, I thought you were Logan. Yeah, didn't learn nothing from you.
Oh, all right. So we've just been told that the tiebreaker is Zool and Sloppy Gunner. All right, who do you think's gonna win?
I'm sorry. I want to put it down for Sloppy just because they're coming out to MomoCon. They are gonna be the ones that gotta redeem themselves here today, but we'll see what happens. Zool is good. They love to play the baby characters, which is an advantage on 200cc.
All right, production thinks Zool is going to win as well, and I have to put, sorry, Sloppy, but I got to put all my eggs in the Zool basket. I mean, he's too cool for school. Zool wearing those sunglasses, I mean, I just like the style.
Oh, you would like the style points.
I do like the style points.
Yeah, style points up in this tiebreaker, and we'll see who's going to be able to style it enough. My money's on Sloppy. Hopefully he won't do some sloppy racing. Sloppy, please, I need to get one of these things right, please.
Seriously, help him out.
But we're getting them all set up in the lobby. They're right beside each other, so whoever gets green, they're able to punch each other in the face. If they did, they'll get kicked out. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't kick each other anywhere. Punch each other anywhere.
We're only the ones who are allowed to do that.
Thumb wrestling is allowed, though.
Yes, that is true. You know what?
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb more. Come on. Come on, get some. Get some. Get some.
Your hands
Get some.
are sweaty.
My hands are awesome.
Are sweaty.
I am all that is man.
No,
I win. I win. I win. You lose. You lose. Let's see who wins this tiebreaker.
Sanitization here, man. Why are your hands I'm so sweaty?
Oh, he's so sad. They were sweating. It was all part of the plan.
It was. I'm not going to lie to you. It made it that much harder. We got it. Jackie Wars here, though. Going to start us off. And that's not Jackie Wars. That's Sloppy Gunner in the first place spot. Here we go. Both of them being the baby characters. Going to be able to take a hop, skip, and jump over that grass.
They're doing it.
Taking a lead over Zool.
Yeah, they're doing it. This is how you race this track. We saw Emery do it just a moment before. Ooh. Red shell coming, but it hits that banana.
And now 2 red. No! Sloppy!
No!
Is going to make a terrible mistake. They back the bomb and get connected with the bomb explosion. And now they have to catch back up some way, somehow. They do have some mushrooms. Zool, though. What a combination of items. Sloppy might have just literally thrown this away for themselves. With the lead, they threw the green shell forward and then hit themselves with their own bomb. Going into these final few moments, we got Zool popping the goat. But Sloppy Gunner gonna take over these last few moments. 2 more turns to go. They're gonna connect the green to their defense, avoid their green, and go the line!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Zool comes from behind with the green shell. Don't care. Look at them on stage. Sloppy Gunner is crying. Zool is saying, "It's okay. It's okay, buddy. It's okay." Oh my gosh. Ooh, this is so exciting. Man, if you're not excited by that, check your pulse.
What was
Yeah, you
the
can hit it.
sloppiness
Hey,
of
watch your
all-
language down there, everybody.
Sloppiness of all racing of all time.
Ooh,
That's
was
all I'm
sloppy.
saying.
That was. Hey, we're having sloppy joes for dinner just to say that was sloppy.
And Immortal in the chat adding insult to injury.
What did Immortal say?
How did Sloppy sell that? And really, he's not selling nothing because he made no money today.
No. He's going to make none of that cashish, but we got scores, baby. Let's see those scores. Emery in first place with 76 points. Jaguars with second place, 67 points. Aerialapostle coming in third with 52. Mega J. Kesey with 50 in fourth. Vonnie's going to make it into the grand finals in fifth place with 49. Zool sneaking on by Sloppy Gunner with that 38 points. Sloppy Gunner in seventh place, not making it to the finals.
Clary is so close.
And Clary just 2 points behind in eighth place with 36. Elevid in ninth place with 33. Mr. Scooty in 10th with 24. Little Home Dog in 11th with 16. And rounding out that top 12 is the LHR, aka Legendary Home Hero Reborn with 10 points.
That is crazy.
Crazy.
Insanity.
Insanity.
Bonkers.
Bonkers.
As we get ready for the grand finals, we're going to take one last break so that we can get our voices ready and get all of our engines revved up for grand finals. You better not tune out. If you tune out, I'm going to be locking you down. And
I know where you live.
Shell at you.
We'll see you in a second.
welcome back, and we have the one, the only, the most goated individual I actually know here today. Has supported the scene for over 100 speedways, and he is actually a wonderful and truly great human being. From the bottom of my heart, truly. I really just had to ask you a few questions, get you up here. We read your message. It was super sweet, super beautiful, allied family of the night, Aerialapostle. I love that. But first and foremost, I gotta ask, and my favorite question, what's one of your favorite memories of Speedway since you've been coming here?
Honestly, I'd say my favorite memory is still that one night where I was going into the final race of Grands. I knew I was like 1 or 2 points ahead. I was actually in the lead for the first time ever. Of course, as I mentioned in my letter, Bobby did back me with a green shell, and then I misplayed from there for the next like lap and a half. But I still remember looking at, what was it, MPK and Zool, because they were right next to me. And going into that last race, they were trying to like hype me up, and I straight up looked at them like, no, be quiet, let me cook. I don't need any words right now. Let me focus.
No, I've been there, done that. Trust me, Bobby has ruined my days as well. I know that feeling. Going forward, though, I do have to ask, what have you? Do you feel like you've been accomplished into what you wanted to do here at Speedway? Do you feel like when you come back, you're going to be better than ever? What is that mentality like leaving here after having such a huge, like actually long-lasting legacy, being someone raising money for charity and doing what you did, which no one else here has done? How does that feel? Like truly?
I'd honestly have to say I did what I came here to do.
Yes.
Well, yes, I never won an SNS, except unless people want to throw tonight. But I set out to do a bunch of fundraising goals, and I've always met each and every one of them. And part of that was because of how much money I was able to raise competing here and putting in that effort. And the second thing was always to be essentially the respectable competitor, like
yes.
trying to set that standard, trying to be that, in a way, a role model to exhibit, like, hey, you don't necessarily have to trash talk, you don't necessarily have to be rude, like, you can come up here, be respectful to everyone, and just have a good time. So
I agree. I 100% agree with you. And your family's amazingly respectful as well. Beautiful human beings. Was able to meet them out in PeoriaCon. Truly, your family, everyone, just wonderful human beings, like truly. And then going down to it, when are we going to be able to see you back again? Got any plans already to come back potentially? Are you still working out the works when we are able to see you again?
Well, you know, I'm only going to be like 4 hours away.
Exactly.
So odds are whenever LA Cruiser decides, hey, I want to come over to Vegas, like we're probably going to just caravan with him.
That would be great.
Honestly.
That would be amazing.
My hope is to be here, if not for the first Mario Kart World Tournament, at least for the last Mario Kart 8 tournament. Whenever that gets decided, like that's my hope. And of course, Cass and I have already talked about like, maybe we come over to Vegas like maybe like twice a year or something like that. And so we'll still have our periodic visits over here.
That's great. That's wonderful. Truly, you're just an awesome human being. You've set an example. I've been able to at least donate money here as well for the Alzheimer's Association. That wouldn't be possible if you weren't here. You are the catalyst of so much great change and a great role model to the rest of the community, truly, from the bottom of my heart. Any last thoughts, anything you want to say to everyone back home, all of the people that you're a part of, all the different groups? Let loose.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone here. I've kind of already covered it in my letter, but I kind of view my life in 3 social circles here in Vegas. One was work, one was church, and then one was here. And honestly, there are so many things that stemmed just from SNS and just from the love of this silly little racing game that we love to play for money. So my connection with SRG and with Sal, my connection with Channel 3 and Froggy, Frizz, everyone there, Knight, leading the charge on USMK, being able to connect with all the different lands across the country, just everyone that I have connected with throughout these past 4 years has been amazing, and it's just very weird to think about that it's all through this shared love of this video game.
Oh, It is bringing us all together under one roof. Gotta bring it in.
Yeah.
Gotta bring it in. I appreciate you, Ariel, racing every single week, always making time out of your week to come down here and compete with all of us. Man, like you got to at least get someone subbed in for the Inward gang. That's all I'm saying. Y'all are looking rough. I mean, come on. You got to make Vonnie now come every single week or something. Y'all got to get a substitute in here. But we appreciate you coming out. We're going to get ready for those grand finals, and you better be ready to keep that momentum going. You've been killing it the entire night, so you better kill it in finals, or I'm going to be very sad. So you've been doing great. We're going to get Logan back on the mics, and we appreciate you coming out for so many of these events. Stay safe on the road down there. Please do, and don't have fun with those prices down in California. Yeah, please. You can have it all. But we will be getting ready for those grand finals. We appreciate you, Aerialapostle, and I hope you win, good sir.
Here's hoping.
Hey, give a round of applause, Aerialapostle, raising thousands of dollars for charity. A truly beautiful human being, and I'm excited to see what they do in this grand finals. Let's get Logan, who hasn't done that, back on the mic.
He thinks he's funny.
I am funny.
Sure you are.
Yeah, I am. You know what? I would like to think so. I mean, you and that tiki bottle kind of look the same, don't you?
It's Wolverine, bro.
Yeah.
It's like Logan.
Those big heads.
Oh, I see what you did there. All right, we've got band tracks.
Interesting. We got Koopa Kate being one and Baby Park being the other.
Thank you.
That is the 2-track bands. 94 others are going to be on the board, but we got our grand finalists.
All right, on deck, we've got Yizzy, we've got Emery, we've got Rocky Boy 34, Jaguars, Ankles, Aerialapostle, which you just heard from. By the way, Ariel, thank you for being here. We do appreciate you. Phantom, Mega J Keezy, Zavgo, Vonnie, Kiro, and Zol, rounding out our grand finals. It's about to go down.
Down it goes.
All right. Here we go. Let's get it started. It is the grand finals right here at the HyperX Arena inside of the lovely and luxurious Luxor Hotel and Casino. It's the Hype Tunnel. We're about to get hyped for the grand finals. Everybody's making money. Everybody's having fun. But we will see who will be the dominant one.
$200. They're duking it out for it in first place, but $700 is being distributed to every single competitor on that staircase right now. You get money, you get money, you get money, you get money. We are gonna be able to see who's going up and down in terms of how they do in these races and how much money they're taking home here today. We're seeing the one, the only Kiro. Got to do some stretches. Got to get the
he's
fingertips
stretching it out.
and then getting those fingers all warmed up, get the controllers already connected. We're going to have the names on the pods as well, so you'll be able to keep track back at home on where is who, what, where, and why on that scoreboard. Don't got to worry about a thing. We got you here at the HyperX Arena. What is your prediction, Logan? Can I guess it?
You can guess it. Go right ahead. I'm going to be right once again. It's going to be Emery.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Sloppy Gunner. What are you talking about?
Hey, are you going with Sloppy Gunner?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunate indeed, but I'll put my money down onto Yezi as they've been playing out of their mind. We haven't really seen a back-to-back 1v1 just yet between themselves and Emery.
Yeah.
But coming down to this grand finals, it might be a duel between those two. But
And they were
also,
perfect in quals. They
were.
ran perfect in quals. So
in semis, they were just dominating the
Dominant.
pack. And really, I would love to see Aerialapostle win one before they leave. They've been on an absolute tear on these racetracks.
Yes.
So being able to consistently grab those top threes, that's all you're aiming for as we get ready for the next 8 races.
the next 8 races decide the fight and the fate of tonight. And it is going to be punches and bunches because let those fisticuffs fly with red and green and blue shells, of course.
Yes.
We're talking Mario Kart. In game, you let the fists fly. Yeah, we play nice around here.
Yeah, we do.
That's not very nice, but you don't know how to throw a punch, so that's okay too.
Well, I'm not throwing punches. I'm extending them, buddy.
Oh, yeah, use that. Use that jab. Use that jab.
How are you going to throw a punch, buddy?
Okay.
You can't. It's attached to your
This
arm.
is a guy who thought he learned karate by watching Karate Kid #1. He was like,
What, you think they're lying? Yeah, wax on, wax off. What do you mean?
I mean, you can come over and wax the car whenever you want.
Hey, you know what?
You'll learn some karate while you're at it.
That's all I'm saying. But we are here.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
ready.
Oh, yeah.
And we're getting into the first randomizer.
Round and round it goes. Where it
Running it
stops,
back.
no one knows. London Loop once again.
That is the first track of this grand finals. Let's see who's taking it all on this very first moment. Remember, 8 races. If you have what bad 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 races, it don't matter. But if your name is Emery, you'll be able to bring it back some way, somehow. Let's see, grand finals. Let's get it started.
And here we go. Emery is going to back this track. How do you feel about that decision, Pitch?
You know what? London Loop, it's a loop of all time, and you see a lot of other competitors.
Everybody's backing.
Hey, all the inward loadouts just going in a circle and a circle and a circle. Not a bad choice, especially with all the off-road you're about to be seeing momentarily. But going forward, let's see you right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
Use it. There you go, Kiro. Pop it. Yeah, there we go.
Takes over first place, gets caught on the off-road just a little bit, but like I said, you bag, you get that shortcut, you're already up in the top 6.
Zool pops that mushroom, now holding on to that star for dear life. I think they're going to pop it around this next corner. Yes, there we go. Zool with 3 mushrooms as well, so they're going to be able to speed boost as soon as that star finishes. Vani right now in 5th place, throwing 2 bananas behind him, still has 1 as a defensive posture, and Vani's looking pretty good in 5th place, but they are stuck in between 4th and 6th pretty much evenly right now as they get that double item box. Zavgo gets 1 item to his name. He's got 2 to boot, and they're all mushrooms, baby, so he's going fast and faster.
Zabgo gonna be able to get around that blue shell. Jaguars in first place, gonna be the target of said blue. Has no air horn or mushroom to avoid it. The red shell, though, gonna be right in front of him. That's gonna be Phantom taking over first. Jaguars dropping down to 3rd, avoids the green, pops the mushroom, takes this turn into the 3rd lap. But Aerialapostle right here still duking it out. Top 6, really what you're aiming for. Just starting out these grand finals. Don't give yourself a reason to be negative just yet, because your name's not Nancy. We're currently seeing Ariel, though, not rolling for new items. Very smart move there, in my opinion.
You just made me laugh, by the way, so kudos to you, my friend.
Thank you.
Aerialapostle in 5th place, now cutting down to 3rd with 2 more mushrooms, falls back into 4th, but have no fear, they've got the speed boost here, and they hit that double item box. 2 more mushrooms to go, and a red shell behind. Let's see him pop it right here. This is a huge shortcut. That's a determining shortcut right there. They get into 1st place. Phantom in 5th, right behind.
Oh, gotta slow down. Saw the red shell right in front of him. Fireflower just evaporating.
Oh,
but the
no!
bomb is gonna explode. Takes down 3 competitors.
Wow.
As now they're trying to get away from that star. Jaguars is still in first place, but the boomerang from downtown is gonna bring him back into a bomb.
Aerialapostle with 1st place.
Wow. Yezi in 2nd, Ankles in 3rd, Mega Jackizzi in 4th, Bonnie grabbing a top 6 finish in that battle. And then we got to shout out everyone in the chat right now. We got Morzillo.
What's up, Mar?
We got Chocolate Sushi for Megan. She ain't dead, but her spirit is. But fly the Bobby graphic, please. Yes, fly it in. And then we got Jetline. How you doing, gamer? How is that a shirt already? I do not know, but graphic designers work faster. That's all I know. You know what? And I saw this frame 1. I saw it for 20 bucks, and I said, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, it's a nice shirt. I like it. Looks good on you. With a shirt like that, you should get a free bowl of soup. Anyways, moving right along. It's from Caddyshack. You wouldn't know.
Oh, I thought it was like you're making a bowling for soup reference.
Oh, yeah, that would be good if we were in 1985. See what I did there? Alrighty then.
Water park, run it back. Let's do it, Logan. Gun, spin in a circle.
Water park.
Groundhog Day, Groundhog Day, Groundhog Day, Groundhog Day. Oh, running it back. Everyone's just picking the same tracks. Same thing, different day. Let's do it. Water park on the 2nd race.
Yeah, you know what? I said it once before. We'll say it again. Like Yogi Bear says, this is deja vu all over again. Emery not finishing where I would have liked, and I'm sure where she would have liked in the last race. So let's see how she does in race number 2 of the grand finals. We've got 8 races total. We're going to find out who is superior and who is subpar.
Let's see it. Rocky Boy here in 7th place. Got the Birdo on the Yoshi bike. You can say that's just not right, but it's working out for them so far. Triple Bananas right in front of Phantom. Remember, spacing #1 priority in this game. Even though we're on land, lag trails still exist. Hopefully they're doing a little bit better job in Mario Kart World to try and combat the connection problems, but still here in 4th place, working their way up 3 spots already. They're going to be able to hold on to that banana for the time being.
And if you're one of our newer neophytes to Mario Kart, when he says land, he's not saying land, he's saying land, which means all of these players are connected together. And there's still a little hiccups because this game is pretty darn old.
Yeah, it's 8 years old. I mean, going on 13 if you're going to count Mario Kart 8. But yeah, an 8-year-old game going to have a little bit of interconnectivity problem.
Oh, that's a problem for Zol right there.
But it's going to work out for him as they're going to get hit by the green into the shot, grabs the ground shroom, and Aerialapostle is the one in first right here, right now. They're going to be here in second. And grabs a pretty nice item actually here in second place, gets right back up to the normal size and going through this next section. Kuro just playing with fire, and they don't even have a fire flower in their hand.
And they fall all the way back into 9th place right now. You can see well, you can't really see any kind of emotion on their face, but if you could, you would see disappointment on their face as we see Rocky Boy 34 in 4th place with 2 green shells, just narrowly missing that star as Jaguars grabs 1st place and 2nd place Aerialapostle. Wow. And Ankles in 3rd.
I need to know what they've been doing, as right now Aerial's going to be leading the pack going into race #3. And that's going to be quite interesting looking at that scoreboard so far. Remember, it's only 2 races. We've seen it get thrown away for less.
We have. And I mean, last week it was 1 point, a 1 point variable.
And that was Emery grabbing what, 4 or 3 first places in a row? Ridiculousness.
Right at the end.
Race #3 coming up momentarily, and we'll be seeing what these competitors are picking and what they want to race on. As we've seen a little bit of a throwback, double repick so far, London Loop, Water Park. Going into this next one, I would like to see some Sydney Sprint. Singapore, could guess that that's Vonnie. Ribbon Road, you know what? I like all of these track picks. Let's do it. Let's roll it. Other than DK, I can't even say the name. I just fall asleep every time just thinking about it.
You know, Emery's favorite track is not on there, and I wonder if that's going to be something that she's going to regret. Yeah.
I think it might be just something she's waiting on to pick. But Sherbet Land, come on, Logan. Gotta run it back. Run it back.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Please rewind your VCR tapes before you turn them into Blockbuster. Thanks.
Yeah, you need to. As we're going to be running back, qualifier #1. We got Sherbet Land. Let's go.
All right, we're checking in on Emery right now, 4th place, but did get that power boost off of the start, and they're going to be battling it out. We see some players drop off. That's going to make it easy for him. Yezi, not as easy right now. 7th, 6th, back to 7th, back to 6th, now to 5th. Let's see, now they're back to 6th. This is a teeter-totter battle to the death.
Yes, it is. With that mushroom in hand, though, gets around the chaos. Those triple bananas now the only problem that's really in front of him so far. Getting the shortcut, trailing the red, and taking out an unsuspecting competitor. What a move there by Yezi as we go over to Phantom right now here in 4th place.
Yeah, and it's going to be crazy in the new version of the game where they just put the items behind you. You don't even have to hold them back there. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I think that is part of the IQ of this game, and taking it away is just making it very simple for a lot of players who rely on some of these moves to catapult them into good placement.
Yes, it does. Right now we see some shrooms, some stars, and a bomb. Emery going to be able to go to wide, but it's not going to be able to be enough to avoid the fire flower. Gets item screen, sees the star right behind her. Going to have to take a little bit more of an awkward line. Beautiful work there to get right back up to 10 coins. Ankles here in 4th. It is really a brawl in this mid-pack. My goodness, I don't want to be a part of that action.
No, this is a fight to the finish right now. Everybody is not stepping down. Everybody needs to win right here because we're getting into the nitty-grit of the other side of these grand finals right now. These races come and go so very quickly because the competitiveness of these grand finals just gets cranked up.
You're already seeing it. We got Jaguars here in second place. Aerialapostle nowhere to be found right now. We got Jaguars going off to the side. Got those double greens. Yezi, though, gonna find themselves a first place finish on race number 3.
Yeah, Yezi coming in first place, and now we'll see who gets third. It's Jaguars and Emery coming in second place. That's what we needed right there, Emery. Way to get it done.
Oh, a little bit of a rough go there. 10th place finish for Aerialapostle. So now gonna be tied right now, 30-30, 29-27. Going down the line, race number 3. A little bit of a rough go on Sherbet Land. If you do get carded, it's a rough comeback. So you got to do what you got to do to bring it all back together. Do not panic.
No.
Race number 4.
Don't hit the panic button yet, but soon.
We've seen it. People be panicking, people be throwing items, and people be spamming. But we got it. Do it. Super Bell, pull the trigger, please.
All right, let's see if you can call this into existence right
Domain
now.
expansion, Super Bell's away, please.
Please help him out.
Nope, we're not getting it.
No?
I was right there.
It was so close, but yet so far. And guess what?
Mario Circuit 3.
I'm not doing the turn again. I'm sick of that.
No, we didn't get this yet. Mario Circuit 3, all right? You know, we got it last week and the week before that one and the week before that one.
Oh, no, we had the other one.
Okay, the week before that one and the week before that one. That's the, the other Mario. Yeah.
The other one. Yeah.
DP3, not Mario Circuit 3.
Ah, man, it all looks the same. As Emery is going to back
this guy is yellow. What are you talking
with
about?
With everybody else.
Jaguars, though.
It's yellow in your world, all right? Jaguars, second place, first place, holding on to that coin, and they are going to battle for this one, right, with Mega Jake Easy.
Let's see if chat gets this reference. JoJo's reference, am I right, with the yellow sky? Come on, anyone? Part 4 enjoyers?
Bueller, Fry.
No, that's not what we're talking about. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Come on.
And I'm talking about Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but that's okay. Zavgo in third place, going to pop this shroom. Let's see how it works out for him. It actually didn't really do too much because they hit that speed trap anyways.
Yeah, in these first 2 laps, I mean, I'm making jokes just because it takes a little bit for these competitors to bring it all back together. We're waiting for that first shock to happen and see which competitors are going to be able to dodge shock and get right back up to that first place run. Mega Jake Easy, though, runs right into that plantain. So they're going to be able to back just a little bit, grab a mushroom for their troubles. We got some coins on the road. They got to get back up to 10, but currently for the time being, nothing too crazy as blue shot on the way, which potentially could mean a shock. Also, right next door, Jaguars doing a little bit of an after you here in third place, back in these greens. Zavgo in first, dodges.
Oh, what a great dodge.
The blue shell.
And we check in on chat right now as JJ Bros says, is Aerialapostle going to get the scripted win today?
We shall see. This map is unforgiving. Rocky Boy taking over first place, has a mushroom for that shortcut, but gets caught in the off-road. Still has the turbo to bring him right back up to top speeds. It's looking like they're going to be able to confirm that first place finish. The
Here we go.
Rest of the mini-map all in chaos, but Rocky Boy grabbing that first place finish.
And you could hear them give a little hoot on stage as Zavgo gets second place and finishing out our top 3 with Phantom right there. And you know what?
Aerial in fourth.
Aerial in fourth.
They're going to take it over 39 to 37 to 34.
And Emery's in fourth place with 33 points. So she's still in this.
You know what? Aerialapostle, though, come on. 39 points on top of the leaderboard right now. Doing work. Do you?
I do. I know.
Do you?
I know.
Do you?
Not yet.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Hopefully we don't get that DK Summit, though. That's going to be a little bit awkward for
if
the
you keep,
players.
it's like Beetlejuice. Stop saying Beetlejuice.
Yeah, no. Well, Ribbon Road.
All right, let's do that.
Oh, there are 3 Ribbon Roads, actually.
Yeah, let's go.
That's wild. Okay, I did that unintentionally, but hey,
there we go.
A lot of people wanted that Ribbon Road pick. That's the track I got first on during the Level Up tournament, so you know what? I'm okay with seeing it.
Well, you know what? I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say you meant to say that, all right? Yeah, you meant to do that. All right, Here we go.
But we're going to Piranha Plant Slide. I would love to see some Bone Dry Dunes, too. We haven't seen that track
we haven't
in
seen
a
that.
minute.
We haven't seen that.
Piranha Plant Slide going to be the next track. Let's see. Can Aerialapostle hold on for dear life? 5 races in.
Yes.
We're at that halfway point. Gamers, get locked in. because it's coming down to it.
Yeah.
Let's see what Emery can do.
Let's see if Emery is going to shut up or put up right now, or put up or shut up, I should say, because we're getting towards that nitty grit. This is the time where you gotta get it done. A couple first place finishes right here will catapult you into that trajectory of first place and being able to get that $200 to make you holler.
Hey, you need that $200 and hollering for that Switch 2 pre-order. So a lot of competitors wanting to get it for free basically by just competing here at the arena. And it's something to look forward to. There's motivation, there's eagerness to make it all happen here today. Yezi though here in 4th place. Gonna have that mushroom, and remember what we say, the shortcut with the fake push. Hey, it does work for you. Vonnie got those triple bananas right in front of him. Gotta space yourself out, don't go too fast.
Yes, it's a merkin, that bush. And Yezi is in 4th place. They've got a lot to prove right now. Mega Jkeezy falling all the way back into 11th, 12th place. Oh, that is sad right there, but they missed the fireballs. But they've got a lot of work to make up as Rocky Boy 34 is in 2nd place with that green shell. We see Ankles right in front of them, though, and Ankles does have the air horn for protection, so they're going to hold on to that green shell right now for Rocky Boy.
Got it in hand. Playing with fire. Ankles got that air horn.
Look at Vonnie.
Emery gonna be able to go right around these corners. Piranha planted and stomping their way up to 1st place as they're gonna try and chop away at Ankles, and they're just barely, just by Yoshi's tail, was not able to chomp them away.
Feed me, Seymour, feed me. Emery now in 2nd place, by the way, with a red shell behind. Ankles the only person in front of her, but they have a green shell in a defensive posture right now, so she's got to hold on to that red. Yezi right now in 5th with the air horn, so they've got defensive mechanisms as they go under the sea.
Under the sea. Ankles here in 1st place, currently trying to check that back camera to make sure that they are safe. That's the red shell coming in, but it's gonna collide, and that's gonna be Marmar in 1st place.
And that's Emery with a 1st place finish. Rocky Boy 34 in 2nd place, and Ankles in 3rd place. There you go, Emery showing up and showing out and getting that 1st place finish. That is going to rocket
48,
her.
47, 45, 44.
So close.
Is going to be it going into this 6th race.
Razor thin right now, all right?
Aerialapostle getting a rough 7th place finish.
I know.
And that's going to bring him down, not controlling the pack anymore. Emery's 1st place finish, beautiful work overall, just being able to control the chaos and get right through it. Piranha Plant styling on him. But going into this next race, you can only hope. Let's see what they are selecting. They're selecting Twisted Mansion. 2 of them on the board, and you know what we say, cannot dodge TM.
No, I thought we were going to play some Twisted Metal, by the way. What a great game. They gave us a TV show when, really, just give me another game.
Cannot dodge TM.
Oh,
and
my
we're
God.
not talking about Twisted Metal.
No, we're not.
talking about
Twisted Mansion.
And this is exactly what Aerialapostle wanted to pick. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you get to pick your races. Let's see if you picked the right race.
It's still true every time at Speedway. It literally, you cannot dodge it. If it gets put on the randomizer, it selects it. It's literally in the code. It's real. Like, I didn't believe it at first, but there's some sort of haunting nature of it all to make it all happen.
I see what you did there. Maybe we should get the Ghost Adventurers out here, or whatever they're called.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters. Who are you going to
Mansioners.
call? I'm not calling them, I'll tell you that
Luigi,
much.
Clearly. You know, he's the
Obviously.
best Ghost Exterminator. I haven't played those games, though, so I wouldn't know.
Apparently the games are awesome, and awesome right now is where Yezi is in 1st place, using that back camera to make sure that everybody behind him can't take their wind out of their sails as they get into the air. Everybody's going to go to the left here as opposed to the right. They're going to end up on that top shelf, which is the best place to be.
It is. And Jaguar is leading the pack along with Emery in 2nd place. Emery holding down that red shell, so Jaguars has to be a little bit more careful backing their items for the next item box. Great pull there, in my opinion, especially here in 4th place with these items that you can get going forward. Vonnie, though, going to take the mushroom in through the shortcut, through the library, going to get educated in the Kart arena. Dropping down to 7th, pops that mushroom, gets themselves right back up to top speed.
Yeah, they're right there, but they got a star coming up behind. Watch out. That star may ruin your day, Vaughn. They make it to 6th place. They still got one more shroom as they hit outside of the water. Jaguar is finally making it over that and gets hit by a Piranha Plant, I think, from behind.
Yeah, Piranha Plant chomping and doing work. That's been the item that's disrupted so many people's runs. Aerialapostle, though, gotta be careful. Firefly, we're gonna get right past up.
Oh, no.
Jaguars gets the draft right into the side of that pillar as Yezi going to get hit by said Blue Shell and Emery going to wait in that first place spot to back and do what? Saw them break.
Oh my gosh.
But they're gonna be able to keep control. Actually, it's gonna be Phantom here in first place, controlling the front of the pack. Has great items and blending in with those triple greens. They're gonna be in a really good spot. Let's see what they go for.
Yeah, Phantom getting towards the end here. We've got a red shell, but that red shell is going to find a green shell, making it not matter at all. It's inconsequential as Phantom comes right around. Great move to finish in first place. There you go, Phantom. First place finish of race number 6 of the grand finals. Vonnie in second place and Ankles in third.
That's interesting. Emery grabbing 11th. Aerialapostle right up there. Is this 57, 52, 52?
Wow, Ankles is getting loud down there.
Oh, he had every reason to use that fire flower. Every reason.
He had every reason to use that. He's the Batman today, though, so it's okay. Emery's like, I don't need any of your drama, bro.
Tuning it out.
She's like, bro, what are we back in junior high right now? What's going on?
Oh, that's so funny. I love it. That's what I miss. That's what I miss most about being a competitor, because you're right beside them. It's so much more fun than just playing at home, being on Discord. You don't get to look them in the eyes and say, I needed to do that.
And that's what you get right here at the HyperX Arena. If you're at home thinking to yourself, hey, I'm coming to Vegas soon, or I live in Vegas, you need to be here on Saturday nights for all the excitement of Allied Esports Saturday Night Speedway. Where are we going? I didn't see because I was talking. Oh,
Get your
DK Summit, give me my 10 cents.
All right, it's a penny, buddy.
No.
Ain't that generous.
Oh, well, yeah, that's probably true. They
Seventh
are
race,
litigious, though.
2 races to go.
2 races left.
57, 52, 52. It comes down to potentially this race, whether or not someone's going to be out of reach of grabbing first place. Aerialapostle's last Speedway comes down to DK Summit. Truly, even though this is race number 7, it can put you in a really bad spot going forward. Vonnie, I know they ain't been time trial on this track. It's a tough one. Emery leading the pack if they're in that second place spot, but going over to Yezi in 5th, going for that gap cut. If you don't hit this, you're not hitting first place. Whoop, and land right under that boost panel, gets right around. The competition there, that's going to be Aerialapostle leading the pack so far. Let's see. They're going to be able to do what they do best and run away with it. Right now, Mega Jakeezy is here in 3rd. See, is Emery with triple greens, playing it safe, able to go a little bit wide so that they don't get backed.
Yeah, you got to play it wide right now, and you do not want to catch up with Emery with those 3 greens, because she's just going to shut you down real quick as we check in. Zol's in 5th place, throwing all those bananas, and now it's a Piranha Plant trying to get some dinner.
Here we go. Zol gonna be able to chomp that squid. I love me some calamari too, so I understand. Zol gonna have that mushroom, grabs that draft, ankles jumping all the way to the side.
Oh no!
Goes out of bounds, but is able to hit that boost panel, get them right back up the top speeds. Emery though, taking over first. And right now we are seeing Yezi in 2nd, Ankles in 3rd. Where did Aerialapostle go?
Aerialapostle nowhere to be found. Ankles in 3rd place.
Oh, I think they got backed by Yezi's green. They're down in 7th. Almost pops the air horn to stop the blue. That would have been not too ideal. Blue shell on the way. Emery has nothing to stop it with. So what is she going to do in this moment? Have a lead, apparently, so it doesn't even matter. No, maybe it does.
Maybe it does. No, this could be a big deal right here, but oh, she makes it. She makes it. That's safe and sound.
That is crazy. Emery gonna be able to confirm a first place finish. Nowhere else to be seen.
Let's go.
Everyone's carding each other, and Emery grabs 15 points.
Aerialapostle, 2nd place, and
wait,
no.
what?
What just happened? We saw on the screen that Aerialapostle came in 2nd, but now Ankles is 2nd. Rocky Boy 3rd.
Did they fly off the screen?
Oh my gosh.
Dropping down to 6th. That is brutal. I think they're going to be out of reach. They don't even know what happened. I'm looking down at them. That is crazy. They were in 2nd. That would have been great. That would have brought it to such a close thing. But I think because they were hitting the golden mushroom, they hit that half pipe and they just skyrocketed themselves. And that's what happens sometimes. It flings you back. and you make the wrong choice.
Yo, the arena went silent.
Yes.
I mean, there were chirps from insects that you could hear.
Yes, and Immortal's confirming Aerial got the half pipe glitch where there's a little bit of tomfoolery with that golden mushroom combination going up off the half pipe, and it just is not a good time. No. Silly, goofy track indeed, Yummy Bagel. Please preach it some more because I love me a yummy bagel.
Yes. Now, do you put cream cheese on your bagel or butter? What do you put on your bagel?
Nothing.
Really?
Butter.
Just, yeah, butter. That's something.
Yeah, it's not really. There's really nothing. I get a cinnamon sugar bagel, and then I put some butter on it.
Oh, you're sweet enough. As we go to Los Angeles Labs, baby, LA, the traffic will kill you, and the price of strawberries is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, and Aerialapostle will be paying those prices as we see the final race
Here we go.
the night. Maybe a potential throw of the century could happen.
Let's find out. Here we go. Last race, grand finals, race number 8. This will determine who will be awesome and who will be going home a little bit sad.
Hey, you know what? Aerialapostle, home field advantage
Yes.
now. LA Labs. Let's see
go.
if they're going to be able to bring it all and at least get it close. If they lose by 1 point again,
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that would be.
I'll lose my stuff over here, bro.
Jaguars, though, here in 5th place, looking a little vulnerable. Grabs a single item box, better than nothing. Is they going to be able to have that green shell seas? That's a white Yoshi right in front of them, but does not throw their item just yet. They've got Ankles, Mega Jakizi, all doing some awkward things, but the reds collide, but the green lands. Eagles got a bomb right in front of them. They're playing with fire.
Playing with fire, yeah.
Drift right around that bomb. Here in 9th place is Rocky Boy.
This is my favorite part of the track going over the baseball stadium. That is super dope as Rocky Boy not dope in 8th place. Yezi getting passed up by Emery for 1st place. They've got the air horn but did not use it. Can they get close enough to use it on Emery? We'll find out.
Not just yet. The mini turbos are coming out, though, trying to close that gap. Remember, Emery already having a little bit of a lead between themselves and 2nd place. But, wow, look at that. They are catching up slowly but surely. Emery's going to get...
No. It missed that item box right there.
For the blue shell, I'm pretty sure
I
to
think
make
so.
sure that they're going to be able to horn out Emery. But right now, so far, nothing happening just yet. Going to be able to go right around that star. Beautiful awareness by Aerial. Going to be able to back and potentially have to spam out that ghost. I would definitely use it if you can, as Emery going to control the pack. Is Logan the Oracle right again? And one more right turn.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I am all that is man. Yeah. Yeah, Emery. I love it when you make me look good. Thank you so much. Love that. Love that.
Aerialapostle finishing it out in 3rd place. Eagles in 2nd. And Emery bringing it back to back in this very strong performance.
Emery, are you coming up here? Are you going to do an interview this week? No, she says no. Says no. All right. Gotta respect the wishes. But I will say this. I respect the heck out of you for making me look good up here and making him look sad.
You know what? I was voting on Aerial. He just had to use the half pipe and go all the way up to the heavens and back down. Don't know what the strategy was there, but assuming total control all the way up the half pipe, you gotta control it. Assume it. Then you'll get good. But unfortunate. But still, granted, top 3 finish for Aerial. And then was able to at least bring it home that way. Was so close, man. Literally every race was just. I was stressing, Logan.
I know you're still stressing, man. Oh boy, but we've got the standings. Let's find out where everybody finished up. Emery, 1st place with 80 points. Ankles coming in 2nd place with 72. Aerialapostle, we'll see you soon, my friend.
Look at the top 4 finish from Bonnie.
I know,
the
right?
Inward gang all together.
Look at them all there.
66, 64. They stick together and they did work.
They did. Phantom in 6th place with 59 points. Yezi in 7th with 54. Jaguares in 8th with 51. Tied with Mega Jakizi. Zavgo in 10th place with 41. Zol with 30 in 11th. And Kiro in 12th with 21 points.
Really great stuff from these competitors. Once again, remember, we are going to be back next week for Speedway, along with Friday Frags if you want to join our Fortnite tournament and some Marvel Rivals.
And on Thursday, there's going to be the new Doom is coming out, and we're going to be playing it right here. You should stop by and get down because we're going to have some fun. And next week on Saturday night for Speedway, we're playing Jenga, baby.
That's what we're going to do.
Yeah, we're going to play Jenga. Every blue shell that comes out, we're going to take a piece away. We'll see who's great at Jenga and who's just going to be making a bunch of noise and racket over here, because that's all Jenga ends up being. Production's going to hate us next week. But for this week, I do want to thank production and everybody behind the scenes who does all of the hard work that we don't know how to do. Look, we're just two dudes talking, and there's a lot of people behind the scenes who make us look good. So thank you very much to everybody behind the scenes and everybody who works in the HyperX arena. This is our HyperX family, and we're here each and every single week to help you have some entertainment at home. And if you want to get out of your house and touch some grass, I invite you to come down here to the HyperX arena and have some fun.
That's the way to do it. We will be back next week. Hope y'all stay safe, stay wonderful.
Hold on. We got to give him the out. Keep going.
And I hope y'all have an amazing week. Once again, congratulations to Aerialapostle being able to grab that top 3 finish, and really will miss him going forward into the next weeks.
So do me a favor, everybody. Be good to yourself and be kind to others. Pay it forward, play it forward. Rock like a party star, party like a rock star. Smile strong, laugh loud. And last but not least, please like, follow, and subscribe. We'll be back next week. So have a great week because... oh, Mario Kart Speedway returns on Saturday night. And we're playing Jenga, baby. We'll see you in a week.